Don't go jinxing it now. I think for sake of stream, I'm going to forego the warm-up game. I do apologise those that are wanting to play the Untitled Grid game, but I think we should just go straight into Advent stuff in a moment, or Quizmas Advent stuff in a moment. So, a couple of minutes, and I'll keep monitoring the drop frames, and hopefully it stays at 0. We'll see. And now it's telling me the encoding's overloading, which is just not good to see. I think that looks about right. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Quiz Night 2025. Bloody hellfire. As if we're here in 2025 and internet woes are still a thing. And also, clearly, all of the subscription alerts and that have just died as well. That's all fun as well. Reclose and reopen the thing. See if that will help alleviate those issues. You may also hear that I'm a bit bunged up as well. Yeah, I got ill. Picked up the cold from my parents when I went to see them at Christmas. And it only really started properly flaring up as of yesterday with a runny nose. But hit me hard this morning. Very, very hard this morning. Where am I? Bash overlay. I need to think. Thinking is hard when you're ill as well. That's always a thing. Right, Bash overlay is now active again. Hopefully it'll pick up on those new alerts, or maybe it won't. But I'll quickly cover them anyway, and I'll slide myself in as well. Hello there. Welcome on in. Thank you to Puzzle Dan for the 56-month resub there. Happy New Year. Manifest 2025 to be a good year in quiz. For all I believe, that's a new personal best. Ash for me saying manifest. Thank you very much for the 56 months there, Puzzle Dan. £5 Brucey bonus from... Tipster, Happy New Year, Bash. Thank you very much for the £5 dono. Those ones I definitely know don't go through because I don't have the attachment on my side of things in the Bash overlay for that. But thank you for that. 100 bits from Sunny Cat says a bit chilly out in it. Yeah, just a bit, just a bit chilly out. Dev with the 50-month resub who says, Fiddy, thank you very much for the 50-month resub, Dev. Another 50 months from AB Me as well. Thank you very much for the 50 months. We've got a half-year Feels Good Man from Dalton. Thank you very much for the half-year resub. And 2025 bits. Goodness me, that is a lot of bits there, Brian. Thank you very much. Happy New Year 2025 to you as well. And a choo-choo from Puzzle Dan for 100 bits. Matt with the 66 months of the big band for the first stream of 2025. Woo! 57 months from Ralph, who says, it's still Christmas. It's not 12th night just yet. Yeah, we're not quite at the end of the Advent. Clive with a 71 months. My good man. 71 months. Hell yeah. Belgian month, baby. They are working. Shiru with a subscription as well, making that 15 months. And we'll also have Theory of Game Kurt bringing in a 58-month resub as well. Thank you very much for all of the generosity. And going back down again, we've got hashtag V with a 13-month resub. Thank you. Mark with a 28-month resub. Happy New Year to you too. And Brian with a 15-month resub. Thank you for that. I think that is now all of the things that have shown up on my radar. And yeah, sort of long time no see. It's been over a couple of weeks actually. Since you last saw me here online. Yeah, internet being a bastard. What was really irritating is I did a speed test earlier on today to check what it would be like, upload speed-wise. And it was reporting, whoa, why is my microphone level all suddenly so high as well? What is going on with everything today? Let's bring the microphone level down. The upload level, it was looking at about 90 to 100 megabits per second, which is like, that's about what I would normally get. So I thought, cool, it's fixed itself. It should be all right. Then as soon as I start, it just went up again. It just peaked suddenly and then just gone back down again. What's that about? OBS, what are you doing to me? Anyway, what was I saying? Yes, that. And as soon as I started the stream tonight, it started dropping frames. I was like, oh, don't want this to happen again. But then it stops dropping the frames. I was like, all right, okay, just a single blip. I'm okay with that. Hope it will continue on normally. And then, well, you saw the rest. It happened again, and then again, and then again.
Now we celebrate the holiday of procrastinating taking down your Christmas decor.
I never put the Christmas decorations up in the first place, Danny. That's the trick you have to play. Thank you for the 27-month resub. That's triplets, if my maths is anything to go by, in my currently very drugged up state. But thank you very much for the 27-month resub, Danny. Appreciate that. Plus also Nata gifting out a sub to Joanna Wana. Thank you very much for the gifted sub there, Nata.
50 gold rings. 7 Chaos Emeralds and I can transform into my quizzing super form, where I might actually be able to identify the months associated with star signs.
I mean, that would be very nice, wouldn't it? Thank you for the 50-month resub there, Mai. And yeah, all of the subs are coming in. Clearly, I've got other alerts on at the same time. Oh, well. We're just leaving that as it is. But thank you very much for Nata for the gifted sub. Thank you to Mai for the 50-month resub. I also did get to see Sonic 3 at the cinema over the festive period, and well, that was a good film, actually. Very, very good film. If you haven't seen any of the Sonic films, I would highly recommend it. If you're thinking, well, I've never seen Sonic 1 and 2, do I need to have watched those before seeing Sonic 3? Probably not, no. If you're at least slightly familiar with the characters in the Sonic franchise, then you can jump in on Sonic 3 and you'd be absolutely fine. Did Sonic go fast in it? A numerous number of times, Puzzledan. I'm not going to spoil too much about it, but yeah, numerous times Sonic did indeed go fast, though others also went faster. Right, well, I have calendar. What? I've just noticed my calendar is seizing up. Whoa, what is going on? What the hell? Why is the calendar seizing up? I mean, I know it has its moment when I normally open the door, but this is just general idle state, and it's just going bump. What the hell's that about? Oh, God. I need to get a new PC, clearly. I know I need to sort the internet out normally, but I think also need a new PC because it's doing all sorts of really weird shit that it shouldn't be doing right now. And it's been running absolutely fine outside of all of this malarkey. Anyway, before I was so rudely interrupted and distracted by everything, I've got 2 games of Christmas to deal with for tonight. Do we have any guesses in chat as to what games we have to play tonight on the 12th and the 13th doors, no less? So yeah, what thoughts have you got? Because we've gone through quite a few games. It can't be Cloud9. I mean, I wrote that for Topper, and that was a really nice pack. That I kind of enjoyed that. What have we got from chat? So we've got, oh my god, we've got Redacted, Relativity, and Outright. Ooh, sir, me, sir. I know you know, Topper. All clued up, cheap. No, that would be a suggestion, Noreen. Duel, Wipeout, Wiki Walker is an illegal term. Breakaway, Relativity, Secret Fortune, Whip-Out, Outright, Duel Royale, Spin Star, Baccarat Face. Oh yes, Baccarat Face. That's a variation. I should look into doing that. Secret Star, or is it Secret Fortune? Balatro. There's always room for Balatro. Well, there is now that I'm on the bandwagon. Outright, you predict Outright. There's only been one this season, if you remember correctly. Yeah, it has been a long time coming, but also it's one of those where I've got a new version of the client that I still need to actually finish working on to get there. Untitled Grid Game, Avanti, Whack-A-Mole, Hot Tub Stream. No thanks, Zeus. Deal No Deal. Please, Twitch, stop trying to push the clip function on us. I mean, if you want to make clips, feel free to do so. Speaking of, if there are any moments of the last year of quiz night that you can remember back at and you want to see in the highlights reel for the 6-year anniversary stream, which is in like 2 weeks time from now, something like that, then try and find it as best you can in the VODs, or if you can try to describe when it was or what the situation was, put it in Discord, and it may appear in the highlights reel in a couple of weeks time. I've certainly peeled through all of the clips that have been made of the stream this past year and had collated those, plus a few of the moments that I can remember back in the last year. But if there are any other salient moments that spring to mind for you and you want to see, then head some details over in the Discord side of things. Can we make a thread in the Clips channel? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, make a Discord thread for that in the Clips channel. Absolutely can do that. I'm presuming anyone can do that. If not, then I may have to. either way, I don't think anyone has actually mentioned either of the games. Yeah, I don't think we've mentioned either of the games that are going to be featuring in tonight's edition. You got Power Shitting's referenced again. Nope. Love Island All Stars. No. Super Mario Sweet. Disclimster. No. Gambit Hackor. Tippy Point Lucky Stars. So, I mean, I kind of do that anyway. Ashley's going to play Pac-Man without blinking. Lorelei and the Golden... Oh my god, these suggestions. 1 vs 100 winning lines could be something new. Kate and Bob. Again, no suggestions that I can see that are correct. Golden Balls at last, says Clive. Unfortunately not. No, it's not Golden Balls either. You're all missing the mark quite a bit. Right. Snap it up, Crokinole. now you're just mentioning games, broadly speaking. I've turned Catane into a quiz format. If only I could do that. Bank Job, a new game. Boom. Is it Ghostbusters 2? There's none of those. It's Big Jew! Oh my god, I could almost say that still with my my drugged up state. Big rigged over the road racing. Your winner! 19 keys. I know I want to do that at some point, Topper, but not quite yet. Alpha Turnabout back for good. Hell yeah. Alright, I think we need to reveal what's behind door number 12 because there may need to be a little bit of setup involved. So, let me dim the lights. Well, no, it's just taking the music down. And let me press this magic button after I've edited the code because I've had to do special things with the doors. And it's going to do some stuttering us from the looks of things. So enjoy the stutter as we see what is behind door number 12. Yeah, there's a stutter. Now, I know you weren't expecting to see that come up in the Quizmas calendar. Oh, no. Alrighty. Oh, alrighty. What? How is that going to work? Oh, classic. Ooh, alright. Yeah, so... Prey did mention earlier on he wanted to do a game with all the server players and just like, I don't care what to play, maybe Race to 10, I don't care, just something. And I was like, oh god, don't play Race to 10 right now because I've got this thing to do. So yes, Race to 10, the thing that I just sort of concocted very, very quickly so that people can play whatever trivia games they wish with it. We are making that a Quizmas game of sorts. Now, rules and stipulations for this particular game are as follows. You will need to play in voice. You will also need Hackbox in order to do the buzzes. So we're basically treating it as if we were doing a game in Discord. What we'll do is essentially a short tournament format. Depending on the number of people that are actually going to play, signing up and playing for the game will determine sort of how many get to play in the opening rounds and then how many play in the final. So, for those that do want to play, you'll need to head over to Discord and you'll need to react to play Race to 10 there. I've just sent a message in general chat in Discord. React to that message if you want to play Race to 10. And again, caveat, you need to have Mike be able to speak to me in Discord to play the game. And depending on how many join, we'll sort of structure how the tournament will go. My sort of rough plan is if there were 16 joining, then we'll play 4 games of 4 leading to a final of 4, essentially that kind of thing. Can anyone join or just people who don't have a Quizmas prize? I mean, those that have already got a prize, you're just sort of playing for a bit of fun. I just don't want the final to be a bit of a damp squib, essentially. So I haven't really thought that part of it through, but I'll say if you want to play some Race to 10, I'm not opposed to that at all. Yeah, we're just going to sort of do some live bracketeering, Silent Marine. We'll just have the names in a hat and I pull them out in a random order. They'll form the sort of the brackets, and then we'll go from there. Could we nominate a beneficiary holding out for a hero style? I think we decided on not having that kind of thing happening. But I mean, it could be. We love a hat, absolutely. I mean, it could be that if a heat winner is an existing Christmas prize winner, then we just move to whoever is in second place at the end or something like that. That way we guarantee that the final is of 4 players that haven't won a Christmas prize. So at least those that still want to play Race to 10 get a chance to play Race to 10 even if they have already won a prize. So that might be a decent rule to play. So those that have already won a prize, feel free to enter, but if you happen to win your heat, then we just go down to whoever is second place or third place at the end of the heat, and they will go to the final. And then the final is always going to be constructed of players that haven't won a Christmas prize. I think that's going to be the simplest way to figure it out. I mean, I suppose it could do that, Sonic Cat. But I just, I think I'm just going to stick with. I think I'm going to stick with my plan of everyone just gets mixed into the same league, and we work from there. We've got 20 names in, so that's probably going to be 5-5-5-5 leading into a 4 at that rate. So yeah, 5 players in each heat leading to a final of 4 will probably work. Let me quickly go over here. Let me put some music back on as well, just so we've got something going on in my ears. We don't need to close the advent calendar right now, but I do need to bring Race to 10 up. There we go. Oh, we've got 21 names in now. No, you haven't ruined it, Ape. It just means there's going to be potentially one heat that is slightly bigger than the others. Because I'm not doing 7 heats. I'm not doing 7 heats of 3. I mean, I could do 3 heats of 7. But that's probably a bit too big population-wise for a particular heat for myself. I kind of want, like, 4 or 5 is sort of like the right number for in a heat for Race to 10. For how long I want each particular heat to be. 1 heat of 20 and you get a bye. That's not how it works. Now there's 22 anyway, Ape. So somebody else has joined as well. Give you 30 more seconds to decide your fate, and then I'll lock down the list, and then we'll do a random.org shuffle of those names to figure out who goes where and how many are needed. What I would recommend at this point, if you are entering in your list, entering into the to play Race 10, get your sound checked now. Talk to someone in Discord, make sure they can hear you, you can hear them. Just so that once we get to your heat, we are doing things nice and quick, nice and simple. We can just jump straight to you and get your heat done and dusted. Because we've got another game of Quizmas to play after this. And I don't know how my brain is going to be after several hours tonight. So I want to try and get things done quicker rather than slower. We're at 23, so we're kind of looking at players of 6 with 1 of 5 leading to a final of 4. Minor probability, but it's worth making sure that we don't have a heat of just Quizmas winners. Yeah, that's true. I will have a look at that. Right, I am now going to have a look at the list of names and taking the names down. So that's your opportunity now. 22 names are in. Let me copy the details in. And now let's do some formatting of that data, because it's copied both your display name and Discord name, because of course it has. There we go. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17? How do I only have 17? What? There's 22 that have reacted. Okay, for some reason it just didn't copy them all. Well, that's just rude. So I'm going to type some of these in manually. Then it's only Puzzle Dan, Shadowmane, Dalton, Dev, Natter, Arun, Manic, ABMe, Shuru, Mark, Ralph, Podo, Solar SB, Brian, Ape, and Topper. So that should now be 22. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2. Exactly. That is now 22. Fantastic. We have 22 in the list. So we'll probably do final 4, so 6, 6, 5, 5 in the heats, leading to a final of 4. So, randomised time. And this is the random order that we have according to random.org. Let me quickly paste that in here. Like that. There we go. So that means, what do we say? 6655. Okay, so heat 1 is that. Heat 2 is that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Heat 3 is that. And then heat 4 is that. There we go. Those are our heats as random.org has dictated. Those in Heat 1, could you please make your way to the green room right now? Get yourself soundcheck the score while I quickly set the final bits up on my end. Hopefully shouldn't take too long, but those are our standings, our brackets. I'll need to also configure the software as well to make sure that all works so that we can get 6 in on a particular match. So, player count 6. Rearm, yes. Freeze, no. All can play on lockdown, yeah, I'm going to put that rule in just so that we've got things to do. Race to total 10. Right, I think that's it. Cool. Let's take that off there. So, Heat 1, we have got Nata, Shadow, Matt, Arun, Topper, and Shiru as our 6 players. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I see all 6 there. Let me quickly share my screen in Discord land as well. Like that. And I think we're all good to go. So, players. Oh, hang on. No, there was one thing I'm missing here. I need to put that on there. Players, you feel free to make your way into live studio right now, and we should be all good to go. Essentially, let me switch over to that layout there so that stream can see what's going on right now. Hopefully, he says. There we go. Players, are you there? Hello.
Hello. Hi.
Welcome on in, players. Thank you, Matt. Everybody else here in this room, you can enter in on Hackbox with the room code of LSTB. That is just for our 6 players here right now. We'll be regenerating the room later on in the game. So, yes, race to 10. Goodness me. It's back once again. It has been a while, yeah, very much so. So, for those that have never seen Race to 10 and don't know how it works, here is a quick summary of how it works. Each question will be on the buzzers. Whoever buzzes in gets to answer the question. If they're right, then they go up by 1 position on their run track. Get a question wrong, and they lose any progress that they may have made. So if you've got up to like 3, 4, maybe even 5 correct answers, get a question wrong, you lose all of the progress you had made up to that point. The only saving grace is every 5th question is known as a lockdown question. Means when we get to a situation, let's say something like this, and let's say Shadowmane gets the question right, they get to lock down their current current progress in the game. Means they can't fall back any further than 4. So they can get the next question right. If they get it wrong, they will fall back to 4. Lockdown required on 10. No, I'm not employing that rule, Dev, because I'm going to be employing a 10-minute timer for the main part of the game, but then there's a rush 2 minutes right at the end, just so I'm trying to get things moving along, because I know that heats in race 10 could probably take a while. So It's going to be a 10-minute timer for the main part, and then there are special rules for the final 2 minutes if we get to that point. I think that's basically it. I just need to disable all of the scores once again. Anybody here have any questions about how the game works?
I have one question.
Yes.
If someone buzzes in with a wrong answer, do we continue the same question?
We will be rearming on the same question, so you can buzz in again for the same question to try and claim it for your own. Yes.
I'll be mashing that enter button like mad.
There is no freeze out on the next question. It's just, whoever buzzes in first gets to answer the question, and we will be rearming on the same question rather than throwing it out straight away. Any other questions?
Nope.
All good to go then, I suppose. Let me just make sure this thing works. Yes, that does work. Fantastic. I may have gotten some music for this moment. So there may also be this, which is technically the sort of the underscore, which I should have been using earlier on, but stupid me didn't talk about that. But yeah, I've now got what I've dubbed an official sound pack.
Ooh.
Yay! Which just means I now have a couple of music beds in there.
Nice.
But yes, I don't have a 10-minute bed, but I do have the 2-minute bed at the end if we get to that point of the game. So if we're all ready to play, then let's play Race to 10. Yeah, I like that. Okay, here we go. 10 minutes on the clock. That time starts now. Your first question. Which J.M. Barrie character did Robin Williams play? Toppy.
Peter Pan.
Peter Pan is correct.
Sorry.
We'll go back again. Next question. Which US president said, the only thing we have to fear is fear itself? Matt.
Washington.
No. Matt. Rune.
Lincoln.
No. Shadow.
Teddy Roosevelt.
Theodore
Roosevelt.
No. Oh, Natter.
Franklin Roosevelt.
Franklin Roosevelt is correct. That was question 2. There we go. Next one. What Hawaiian word means both hello and goodbye, Arun?
Aloha.
Correct. What Olympic sport is also known as Korean karate? Matt.
Taekwondo.
Correct. Lockdown question. Everyone is able to answer this question. If you've got no progress, it will just mean you move up by 1 and lock it down. What type of animal was the Snickers candy bar named after? Arun.
A horse.
Correct. And also you do get an extra one. I forgot that's the other rule I have in, so you're actually locked down on 2. Next question is this. Stars are mostly made up of helium and which other gas, Arun?
Hydrogen.
Correct. Which ocean would you cross to get to the UK from the US? Matt.
Atlantic.
Correct. Which rapper released the 90s album No Limit Top Dog? Matt.
Eminem.
No. Arun.
Snoop Dogg.
Snoop Dogg is correct. In the Bible, Saul was the first king of what land? Shadow.
Jerusalem.
No. Anybody else? Correct answer there was Israel. Arun needs a +1. Okay, I will give Arun a +1. Lockdown question coming up. Kyle, Kenny, Stan, and Eric all live in which? Matt.
South Park.
Is correct. Why do you get 2? That's not right. Bugs, fantastic. Let's true that. Lockdown on 1. There we go. Next question. Which mythical creature has a woman's upper body and the tail of a fish? Toppy.
A mermaid.
Mermaid is correct. In what city is the Statue of Liberty? Toppy.
New York City.
It is. In which city were the 1996 Summer Olympics held? Matt.
Atlanta.
Atlanta is correct. The Blue Ridge Mountains form part of which larger range? Matt.
Andes.
No. Anybody else? Natter.
The Rockies.
No. Anybody else? Shadow.
The Alps.
No. Anybody else?
Yeah, I'm not risking it.
Nah.
Throwing that out, answers the Appalachians, not the Alps, the Appalachians. Lockdown question here. Who won an Oscar for Best Actor in One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest? Natter.
Nicholas. I can't remember his name. Damn it. Pass.
Nicholas, not correct. Arun.
Nicholson.
Nicholson is correct. Jack Nicholson is what we're looking for there. Next question. What food is the leading source of salmonella poisoning? Matt?
Fish?
No. Haroon?
Eggs?
I'm inclined to accept that I have chicken, but I know you can get salmonella from eggs, so I will accept that. Next question. A word containing both letters and numbers is said to be what? Matt?
Alphanumeric.
It is correct, yes. Burning potassium gives flame what colour? Matt?
Blue.
No. Shadow?
Yellow.
No. Arun?
Purple.
It is purple, yes. A title of a John le Carre novel is Tinker Tailor Soldier Arun.
Aye.
Spy is correct. Lockdown question coming in. In which sports would you compete for the Davis Cup? Arun?
Tennis.
Tennis is correct. You're 1 away from 10. The Latin legal term ex post facto means after the what? Shadow?
Verdict.
No. Arun?
Fact.
Fact is correct, and that is a race to 10. Wow.
Wow.
Okay, then. All right, then, Arun. Okay.
You just asked lots of questions I knew the answer to.
In less than 5 minutes, must say,
Wow.
that is
That was
a race
impressive.
to 10. Let me have a look at all of my details here. Arun has not won a game of Quizmas yet, so you are eligible to move on through to the final. Very well done on a phenomenal performance there.
Thank you.
We only had Topper and Matt with any sort of competition there. I know Shadow and Nata were throwing some suggestions, just unfortunately going 1 step forward and 1 step back. But Arun doing what was necessary in Race to 10, locking down some good progress over and over again until they hit the 10. How do you feel, Arun?
I feel great.
That is exactly what we like to see. And yes, you are in the final. We've
Thank
got
you very much.
we've got 3 more players to fill those finals. Who are you not necessarily looking forward to seeing in the final out of the other heats?
I mean, everyone's scary is a problem. Everyone, and it just depends on the questions, really. If you ask me questions I don't know the answer to, then everyone is terrifying.
Everyone is terrified.
If you ask me questions that I and nobody else know the answer to, which would be ideal,
Mm-hmm.
you know, it's all question dependent, really.
It is indeed very question dependent. Well, congratulations, Arun. You are through to the final.
you very
Everybody
much.
else, thank you very much for playing Race to 10. But that is the end of your race. Thank you very much for playing. We'll see you soon.
Thank you.
Bye.
Ash.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Well, Arun making up for some good time there. There's me thinking that 10 minutes was going to be, we'll definitely hit that. We'll need a special rule for the final 2 minutes. Nope. I had it stopped at 5 minutes and 21 left on the clock. So, yeah, incredible performance there. Can we get our players for heat number 2, please, making their way into the green room while I reset everything here. So let me do a new room. There we go. We now have a new room. 6 players we will need for this heat as well. There we go. I'll need to reset that back to 1 as well. Yeah, 4:39 is the new any percent world record. Well, to be honest, it should be shorter than that because that was when I stopped the timer. But it was like, well, Arun has finished the game, and I forgot I needed to stop the timer, so it's probably shorter than that still. Do you want to have a listen to more of the music? Let's put some music back on again. Now that I sort of have official music for it. Because I was scouring Audio Network and looking for anything that seemed remotely good, and this came. I was like, this is really good. This is some proper good tension bed music. So yeah, for those that have never seen Race to 10, that is how you play it. Arun giving you a masterclass in how to play Race to 10. It does have some really good tracks, very much so. And if you want to play Race to 10, Well, you can do that right. Well, I say right now. I'd rather you didn't because we're playing it on stream. But you can play it at the comfort of your own home. race10.atweb.co.uk or whatever I've called it. Details are listed in the Game Hub on my Discord, alongside some other web-based things as well, like J Party. The wall is not web-based, but I also have Tibby Point. That's a web app, and loads of other things available from the community as well. Who do we have in the in the green room? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 listed. So we're looking for one other player, I believe, because there should be a heat of 6 this. We've got Clive, Ape, Brian, Ralph, Dalton, and Dev. Ralph has already joined the room. That's very preemptive. But they're not in the green room. Okay, that's interesting. Ah, there's Ralph. There be a Ralph. There be a Ralph. There be a Dalton as well. Expediting the setup process as our players start peeling in to the live studio for heat number 2 tonight. Hello, good evening, players. How are we doing?
Not bad. Yourself, Ash?
Just about okay. I mean, yeah, slightly ill, and also stream being stream. But it seems to be holding up just about now. It hasn't said any dropped frames, which is promising, but I am running at a lower resolution and lower bitrate, so, you know, I'll take what I can get, is basically it. I'll take what I can get. We've got Ralph, Dalton, 8, Brian, and Clive. Who are we missing? It's a Dev. That's who we're missing. Thanks, Dev. Thank you for buzzing in.
Sorry. Trying to resize my screen.
It's all good. It's all good.
I thought shift was a good idea for a buzzer.
But apparently I did. And then Ralph as well. Players, you just saw an absolute masterclass there with Arun. Does anybody here think they can do any better than Arun could do?
Probably not that.
Probably not.
No.
Probably not. All right, so possibly Arun is the one to look out for in the finals. One of you will be heading through to those finals, though I should note Clive has won a prize at Quizmas. Ralph has also won a prize at Quizmas already, so they won't be going through to the final proper, but they can see if they can do best in this heat. That's a lovely thing to be able to do. I think everybody else, though, is eligible for a win, so yeah. 4 of 6 players could get through on merit otherwise, so I think we should be good to go. You're all happy with the rules and how to play the game?
Hey, firm.
Yes.
I believe so.
What button do we buzz in with? I know Dev said shift, but I've not hacked box in a while.
Well, it's whatever I've set it up with on the button. I think space works. I think enter works as well. In fact, if you want to quickly test it, yeah,
Space works.
yeah,
Space works. Excellent.
there you go. All happy with the buzzers?
Wonderful.
My Jeopardy buzzer works.
Your Jeopardy buzzer works. Fantastic. You got the triple finger technique.
Oh, there's an idea. I'll try it out this game and blame my loss on that.
Well, don't let me influence you anyway. So if we're all ready to play, then let's play Race to 10. I've got 10 minutes on the clock and the time starts now. Here's your first question. Cathedral City is a brand of what type of cheese, Dalton?
Cheddar.
Cheddar is correct. Who was the Prime Minister of Cuba during the Bay of Pigs? Clive.
Castro?
Fidel Castro is correct. In art, how many dimensions does a sculpture have? Dev.
3.
Yeah, typically 3. Which part of a central heating installation maintains a constant temperature around Clive?
Thermostat?
Thermostat is correct. Lockdown question already. What are the ends of a bar magnet called, Ape?
Anodes.
That's not the word I have, I'm afraid. Dev.
Holes.
Poles is what I've got. Yes, and you go up to 2. In which city was the Titanic built? Clive.
Liverpool?
No.
Oh, no.
Ralph.
Belfast.
Belfast is correct. Reset those buzzers. Which X Factor girl band had a hit with Change Your Life? Ape.
Girls Aloud.
No. Clive.
Little Mix?
Little Mix is correct. The Italian liqueur amaretto tastes of what? Clive.
Almonds?
Culinary nuts, almonds is correct. In the book Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, who finds the last golden ticket, Clive?
Charlie.
Charlie does, yes. Lockdown question. What electronic technology is named after the Danish Norwegian king, Clive?
Bluetooth.
Bluetooth is correct. Up to 4. Next question. Crazy Horse was chief of which American Indian tribe? Dalton.
Sioux?
Sioux is correct. Going around again, no worries. Next question. City of Denver is located in which US? Clive.
Colorado.
Colorado is 5. You should be up to 5. What married name did Argentine-born politician Eva Duarte? Ape?
Prone.
Perone. Eva Perone is correct. Question number 4 of this run. In what country will you find the Manot? Brian?
India.
No. Manot Cave. Or Mano Cave. Nobody go for it? Answer there was Israel. Now a lockdown question for you all. How many zeros are in 10,000, Brian?
4.
4 is correct, and you're up to what should be 1, not 2. Let's fix that. Clearly, there's still a weird bug going on. Next question is this. In 2016, what furniture shop opened a permanent museum? Ape?
IKEA?
IKEA in Sweden is correct. Which fruit is also known as an alligator pear? Brian?
Avocado.
It is. What 1999 musical is based on the songs of ABBA? Clive?
Mamma Mia.
Such begrudging answer there. What is the name of the Greek goddess of anger and revenge? Clive?
Nemesis.
Nemesis is correct for 7. What is the Academy Award more commonly known as? Brian?
The Oscars.
For a lockdown question is correct. You're up to 3. The Hegira was Muhammad's journey from Mecca to what city? Clive?
Oh. I don't know.
No. Ape?
Medina?
Medina is correct for 3. A Red Admiral is a type of what? Ralph?
Butterfly.
Butterfly is correct. Going round again to number 3. A major West End play based on the film was all about who? Clive?
Eve.
Eve is correct for 5.
Careful.
Which is the most abundant metal in the Earth's crust? Dalton?
Iron.
That's not what I have. Dev?
Aluminum.
Aluminum or aluminium is correct. I'll give you that one if I press the right button. There we go. Lockdown question. The first movie in the Lord of the Rings series is subtitled... Dev?
Fellowship of the Ring.
Fellowship of the Ring is correct. You're up to 4. Let's continue on to this question. What is the fear of enclosed spaces known, Clive?
Claustrophobia.
Is correct. What animal's milk does not curdle? Dalton?
Goat?
No. Anybody else? Brian?
Take a shot. Sheep.
No. Anybody else?
There's only
No.
one?
Throwing that out is a camel. Well, there you go. What was the only where have we gone? What was the only swing state that Mitt Romney won in the 2012 election? Dalton?
Oh, God. Pennsylvania?
No. I mean, it's proper news, this one. Brian?
North Carolina.
You're right, it is North Carolina. You should be up to 4. What Australian soap first appeared on UK TV? Clive?
Neighbours.
In 1986, Neighbours is correct. County Mayo in Ireland has a coastline of what ocean? Dalton?
Atlantic.
Is correct. That was a lockdown. Up to 2. We have less than 5 minutes to go in this part of the game. The famous artist Pablo Picasso was born in what country, Dev?
Oh, no. Portugal.
No. Clive?
Spain.
Spain is correct. Up to 8. In which HBO fantasy series does the Iron Bank feature? Clive?
Game of Thrones.
Is correct. You're 1 away from 10. The word pulmonary refers to what organ, Dev?
Lung.
No. Dalton?
Oh, God. No.
No. Ape?
Heart.
Heart is correct. What name for the outer part of a tree is also what a dog? Clive?
Bark.
Does. Bark is correct, and that is your race to 10.
Well played, Clive.
Well played.
Now, situation here is Clive has already won a game of Quizmas, so we need to look at second place, and we have 3 players currently sitting on 4, but only one of them has a lockdown on 4, which means Dev, you are going through to the final for the Quizmas prize. So congratulations to you.
Well done.
First, I'll go to Clive for a phenomenal performance there in Race to 10, though it looks like everybody getting some points on the boards, and look what we love to see. Clive, how do you feel?
That was really good competition. I missed playing that, and that was a brilliant time. Thank you.
That's good to see. And Dev, the sort of de facto winner of this heat, going through to the Quizmas prize final. Some good answering there, and locking down when you absolutely need to do it. How do you feel?
Yeah, that was thrilling. Lots of fun. Thank you.
Lots of fun indeed, and I hope everybody else here, Ralph, Dalton, Aiton, Brian, I hope you also had a load of fun as well.
I look forward to watching the chaos unfold from the rail a bit later on.
Well, thank you very much for all of you for playing. Dev, you're through to the final. Everybody else, that has been your Race to 10. Your race is over, and we'll see you later. Take care.
Have a good one.
Bye.
Bye. I should probably make a note of the names just to make sure I know who is going through and who is not going through. Hey, Dev. Let's do finalists. Is that so far? So, currently in our finals, we've got Arun Aromatics facing off against Hey Dev. We need to find 2 more places to fill, though. Let me get my sheet back into order so that I know where I'm going. How are you finding it in chat? How are you enjoying the enjoying this Race to 10 special edition here for Quizmas? And I think it's time for our third heat to start peeling into the green room, please. So those being Solar Espion, Mr. Vertigo, Hex, Oni, and AB Me. If you could please make your way to the green room, get yourself sound checked, and we're all good to go. I did see, by the way, AIT Kitchen, thank you very much for the raid. I saw that coming in right at the beginning of the round. I was like, I'm in my flow now. I'm just going to leave that as is. But thank you very much for the raid. I hope you're doing well. I hope you had a great stream, whatever you're doing. Let me know what you were doing. That Race to 10 was exciting, is what we'd love to see. Well, we've still got another 2 to play in the heats, and then 1 Race to 10 final as well. Well, this is the thing, Arden Fett. There's not really a official format per se. There is just this that I've made available. You can play it as a simple just get 10 points kind of game, or you could play it where you can fall back, or as Dev says, there is potential extra rule that you have to get a lockdown question right while you're sitting on 10 in order to actually win the game. There's all sorts of weird variations and things like that you can throw into this. So it could just be a standard buzzer quiz thing, or you can do buzzer quiz with fallbacks or whatever. Yeah, well, I have the fastest finger first sound pack. I do have that. So we have played that kind of rule set out before as well, yeah, where everything is just done as that. Because you can, it says race to 10, but you can change the number. You can race to whatever number you want as well. So if you want to do a race to 12, you can do that. Race to 20, race to 500, all I care. It's entirely up to you. All of these are special rule sets that you can switch on and off as you need for your particular case. We have new players coming in, so I need to generate a new room so that you can join in. And, oh, there's my timer. Aha, hello, timer. That was 10 minutes, if you just heard that. If you didn't, actually, you probably wouldn't have heard that because it's through... Oh, no, you would have done on stream. You would have heard that. But that was the 10-minute timer. Race to 500 questions. Jesus Christ.
Oh,
well,
no.
They can do a race to 500 questions. Doesn't mean you're necessarily going to get to 500, though. That's different. But, yeah, you can mess around with however you wish. Use this as a standard buzzer thing. I know that Dev recommended it the other day, outside of using buzz.hackbox, because it acts as a decent buzzer format, although the version that is on the web does have a weird bug in it that it sometimes doesn't give you the buzzer back normally. I think I found the problem with that here and fixed it, so I'll need to re-upload it, and then you can also get the official sound pack with it as well when I do re-upload this to the website of things. But anyway, we have got our Heat 3 players here in Discord, and I think they've all joined as well. So good evening to SB, me, Hex, Vertigo, and Alex. How are you doing?
Good. Terrified.
Hello.
Yay.
Not too bad.
Who said they were terrified?
I.
Oh, Hex, you're terrified. You think these are some pretty Goliath quizzes that you're facing then?
I wouldn't say Goliath, but people do buzz fast and people do think a lot. Yes.
Well, all you need to do is just buzz in slightly faster than them and just give correct answers, and you'll be through on this heat. It sounds as simple as that, but it is entirely possible. Oh, hello, Orange. Got a subscription for 34
happy
months.
New quiz year, everyone.
With a happy new quiz year, everyone. Thank you very much for the 34-month resub, Oran. Appreciate that, and hope you're doing well this evening. How do we reckon our chances then against the finalists of Arun Aromatics and Hey Dev Dev currently? Oni, how do you reckon your chances there?
Well, I ain't going in the final because I already won Summit.
That's very true, but imagine that you would. Imagine that you would. How would you feel about going against those two?
I'd be so fucked.
Looking at the list of names that have already won, I think, is it just yourself, Oni? I think it is just yourself on the list of names here that has qualified for a Quizmas prize already. So everybody else is eligible. Yes, there's that word from me. Eligible to advance through. Eligible. Advance to the Quizmas prize final tonight. I hope you're all familiar with how the game works.
Yep.
I think I am.
Yes.
I think you are. If you want to test your buzzers now, was your time to do so. Yep. Hex, if you want to test your buzzer.
Oh.
There we go. All good. Just want to make sure you're all working there. So, I've got 10 minutes ready to go. If we're all ready, then let's play Race to 10. It's good music. I just like playing that over and over again. So, let me get my questions ready. Let me do that as well. Let's start with 10 minutes on the clock going now. And your first question is this. Who directed the comedy movie Groundhog Day? Me.
Zemeckis.
No. Hex.
Scorsese.
No. Anybody else offering an answer?
No.
No, I've got Harold Ramey is the answer there. Question 2 of this run. Who wrote the musical The Phantom of the Opera? Alex.
Andrew Lloyd Webber.
Webber is correct. What NFL team was named after a meat packing company? Hex.
Oh, ew. Is it the Green Bay Packers?
It is. What legendary creatures are the Twilight series of books based? SB.
Vampires, primarily.
They are primarily, yes. A lockdown question coming here. Manzana is the Spanish word for which fruit? Alex?
Apple.
They are. Locking down on 2. What are the claws of a bird of prey called? Vertigo.
Talons.
They are, yes. Someone who uses their right and left hands equally well. Hex.
Ambidextrous. Oh.
Is ambidextrous, yes. What is the essential respiration organ in air-breathing animals? SB.
Lungs.
They are lungs. What hot beverage may be black, green, or chai? Alex?
Tea.
Tea for tipster. You should be up to 3 there. Lockdown question coming in. In 2011, what classic 80s movie was adapted into a television series on MTV?
Oh, God. Oh.
What?
Anybody offering answer there?
And
no,
that's right back to my mind. Oh,
throwing
God.
that out.
Oh.
Teen Wolf is what I have. Teen Wolf. Here comes your next question. What is the opposite of a concave lens? Hex.
A convex lens?
Convex is correct. What country has the most pyramids in the world? Alex?
Sudan.
Yeah, because I'm doubting what it says with Egypt here. I'm just going to throw that question and go back around because I doubt the veracity there. What keeps dust and other foreign particles out of eyes? SB.
The eyelashes.
They do, yes. What keeps... that's that question again. Which well-known pain reliever is based on the salicylic acid from willow bark? Me.
Aspirin.
Aspirin is correct. Which band reached #1 in 1978 with YMCA? Alex.
Village people.
Village people is correct. Lockdown question coming up. Cassius Clay is the real name of which? Alex.
Muhammad Ali.
Is correct. Locking down to 5, halfway there. What's the which city is the capital of the US? Vertigo.
Washington, D.C.
Washington is what I've got. I'll take that. Which city was the first in the world to have a public bus service?
I can't buzz.
Alex?
Paris.
Paris is correct. Can you buzz?
I can now. I couldn't even before I only buzzed in.
Right, okay. That bug is still there, apparently. We'll continue on. According to the saying, a cat has how many lives, SB?
9.
There you go. What is the correct term for energy that deals with the motion of a body? Vertigo.
Kinetic.
Is correct. Lockdown question here for everyone. What is the only number between 90 and 100 that is a prime hex?
90.
Too long.
97. Damn it.
97.
97 is correct. Locking down on 5. Which actress portrayed Hermione Granger in the Harry Potter? Vertigo.
Emma Watson.
Is correct. China. And what other nation signed the Treaty of Shimonoseki? Hex.
Japan.
Japan is correct. What was the name of Britney Spears' 1999 debut album, SB?
Oh. Baby One More Time.
Baby One More Time is correct.
Oh, fuck, okay.
A lunation is another name for a lunar period of what time? Vertigo.
Oh. Lunar eclipse.
No. Losing all that progress. Anybody else want to go for it? Maybe me.
Month.
I'll take that. Or 28 days lunar month, lunar cycle. Lockdown question here. In what nursery rhyme did the dish run away with the spoon? Vertigo.
Hey diddle diddle.
It is correct. You should be up to 1, not 2. For some reason, that's a thing. There we go. 1 it is. Next question coming up. We've got another 5 minutes or so left on the clock. Braemar is in what national park? Alex.
Yellowstone.
No. Anybody else? Different country entirely. Ken Gorns we're looking for there. The Swiss Guard are employed to protect whom? Alex.
Pope.
Pope. What day of the week did the Romans call Dies Solis? Alex.
Sunday.
Yes. Which sport has jumps that include the toe loop and the Lutz? X.
Figure skating.
Figure skating is correct. Lockdown question coming up. An obvious problem that nobody wants to talk about is referred to what animal? Maybe me.
Elephant.
In the room is correct. Locking down 3. Next question. An alternative term for mowing the lawn is cutting the what? Vertigo.
Grass.
Is correct. Paraguay is a landlocked country in which continent? Vertigo.
South America.
Also correct. In 1842, John Francis tried to assassinate which British queen? Vertigo.
Victoria.
Yes, that time, yeah. Which Batman villain is also an aquatic flightless bird? Alex?
Penguin.
Penguin is correct. 2 away. Which planet in the lockdown question. Which planet in the solar system has a large moon named Titan? SB.
Saturn.
Is correct. Locking down 7. Next question is this. Which chemical element is named for a Swedish city, Stockholm?
I can't buzz in. Oh, never mind.
Me?
I'll pass.
No. Alex?
Holmium.
No.
Can you repeat the question again?
Yeah. Which chemical element is named for Swedish city, Stockholm? Anybody go for it? Nope. It's
nope.
palmium was the answer I have here. Palmium.
What?
No idea. In timekeeping, 2:30 is also commonly known as 2 what? SB.
2:30.
2:30 is correct. You should be up to 8. Where are we at? We've got less than 3 minutes. I may need to give back some points here as well, thinking about it. In fact, I'm going to pause the clock there. Yeah, palmium. Don't know why that's on the sheet. So I'm looking at it, thinking, what the hell's that all about? Yeah, it has nothing to do with that. Why is that in the sheet? No idea. God, right. What were the points that we had there?
I was on, I think, 7, so that must have pushed it to 8.
If Holmium was the correct answer, which it probably would have been, then you would have been up to 8 for that. But then somebody else offered an answer, I believe. Well, if Alex was on 8, then that means you'd be up to 9 on this, Rias.
Yeah, AB Me originally did it, but I think was on, or we didn't have anything to risk.
I was already on 3, I think.
You're already on 3. Okay, so the resolution here then is, Alex, you should be up to 9. SB did get the other question right. You're up to 8. Everything is all good at this point. So that is the state of play. Going on to question number 3, which should be correct. We have 2 minutes and 48 left in this part of the game. Alex is just 1 away from getting to 10. But I think we're all good to go from this point. Was everyone happy?
Yep.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, restart your time. Continuing on with this question. And we've got this. Inspired by a Transylvanian court, which character was created by Bram Hex?
Dracula?
Is correct, Bram Stoker. Question number 4 of this run. Which 2 words make up the shortest verse in the King James Version of the Bible for the win, Alex?
Jesus wept.
Jesus wept is correct, and that is your race to 10. I do apologise for that palmium that's just in this sheet for some reason. Palmium?
Well, that's element 119 sorted, isn't it?
Right, is that just that someone has just mistyped homium or something like that?
How did they do that? It's not even the right bit of
P-A-N-H-O are like
yeah.
I mean, P is next to the O, but the H is just in the middle of the keyboard, so no idea how that happened. But yeah, I was just like, cool. Well, at least we got it all resolved after that. And Alex, you are our winner of this this heat. Though, thank you for the buzz there, ABB.
Oh, sorry.
Point of contention.
Point of order. Though, unfortunately, you have already won a prize of
Cheer
Quizmas.
100. Can these bugs just bugger off?
Can these bugs just bugger off, says Sunny Cat. Thank you for the 100 bits. They're using a squirty keyboard. That's how it works, yeah. So, based on the fact that only has already won means we're going to our second place player here, which is SB. So, SB, you are going through to the Quizmas prize final later on. Alex, great performance there, must be said, getting up to 10, despite my bullshit with some of the questions.
This is the first time I've actually won this. Normally I get beaten on buzzer, so it's nice to have a win under the belt.
That's what we love to hear. And SB, the de facto winner, going through to the final. Again, strong performance there, despite some of the technical issues going on as well. How do you feel?
Yeah, I feel pretty good, and I hope Arun's hungry because he's going to eat me alive in the final.
You think Arun is going to defeat you then?
I don't have a snowball's chance in hell against him. I just don't.
So you're saying there's a chance?
There is a chance. There is definitely a chance. But wish you the best of luck in the final against Arun and Dev. Arun says yum in chat. Everybody else, thank you very much for playing Race 10, but that is it. Your race is now over, and thank you very much for playing. We'll see you soon. Take care.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Ta-ra.
And Sunny Cat Chat says, never say never. Exactly. Never say never. Right. We need to go to one more heat. So create a new room for heat number 4. And for this heat, we've got Prey, we've got Mark, Apodo, Manic Volcanic, and Puzzle Dan. If those 5 players could make their way into the green room once they're all sound checked, we've got 4 in the green room right now, just waiting for one other, I think, that being Puzzle Dan. And yeah, and thank you, Prey, for pre-joining the game as well. Yeah, you're on the ball. That's what we like to see. We're on the ball. One more heat to go, and then the finalists. Who do we reckon? Who do we reckon in chat? Who do you think is going to win the final tonight? We've got Arun, we've got Dev, we've got SB, and then one of these players here as well will be heading into the final. Who do you reckon? Who would you put your money behind? People very quick on the buzzers that round, says Mr. Vertigo. Yes, indeed. This is what this is. It's a very buzzer-heavy game. Sorry for being late. Don't know this game. Do only the Heat players go to Hackbox? It's just the players that were asking for the Heat. That's what we're going for this game. So don't join this if you're just watching along on stream. There is no play along game. Hopefully there will be though for game number 2, the Christmas game number 13. I'm giving you hints as to what there might be in Christmas game number 13. So yeah, no audience play along with this, but there may be audience play along for game number 2 tonight. We have 4 players in. I think we're still waiting a puzzle, Dan, to get all sorted.
Would you believe me if I told you his internet may have died?
That's fun. That's fun when that happens. I mean, I can wholeheartedly sympathise with that, given my situation. The thing is, though, with my internet is I could get like 500 megabit download, no problem. And earlier today, I had 90 megabit upload, no problem. But for some reason, OBS is or something is just struggling to pump out, barely 4 megabits per second for this stream. So
I'm still on 1.
Well, hopefully it won't take long for that to get sorted out. Pray.
The 6th. Low may it come quickly.
It's just a few days.
And then I'll be at 900.
Well, you won't get exactly that. You'll get something under
I
it.
know. I've got a guarantee of 7. Guarantee of 700. So
guarantee of 700. But again, a lot of servers won't actually get anywhere near that. You have to be doing lots of simultaneous downloads and uploads in order to hit anything near to that. But we do have all of our players here, and Puzzle has also joined on the Hackbox side of things for the game. So officially, welcome players. How are we doing?
Nice.
So we'd like to hear. Oh, Manic is currently deafened. That's always going to help.
Manic.
For those that can hear me, at the very least, how do you reckon your chances against the current finalists we have listed, Arun, Dev, and Espy?
Yes.
Yes.
Damn good.
Damn good was that, I heard you say, Mark?
Me.
Yeah. Well, you have already won a prize at Christmas. Well, I mean, technically you haven't, because it's game number 16 and we're playing game number 12, but it's already been played. So
in the future,
in the future, which is actually the past, you have won a prize of Christmas already. So
I'm putting 1,000 on Mark to win.
I'm just playing for fun.
Yeah, that's what we like to hear. That's why I decided to let everyone play in on the heats anyway. Just so that you can have a bit of fun with Racer 10 itself. But it means you won't be eligible to go through to the final. Everybody else, though, I do believe is eligible to advance through to the final tonight. Yes, I'm going to continue making that mistake. So yeah, Apodo, how do you reckon your chances in this heat?
I'm here to have a good time.
Here to have a good time, just leaving it just like that. Cool as a cucumber, almost. Manic, how do you reckon your chances?
No comment.
No comment. And Puzzle Dan, hopefully we can hear you. How do you reckon your chances?
Well, I'm hoping that wasn't the omen, Ash.
Oh, there we go. We cleared the board.
We shall see.
Test buzzer.
Do some test buzzers if you want to. Yeah, Podo's good. Puzzle Dan's good. Manic, you want to test your buzzer? Yep, cool. And Mark, all good. Everybody is armed and ready. All happy with the rules of the game?
Yep.
I am.
Ready?
Yep. Ready.
Cool. Just going to get myself set up in where we were on the question sheet. And it's time to play Racer 10. 10 minutes starts now. Here's your first question. The military acronym AWOL stands for, Mark.
Absolute without leave.
Yes. Which country is Africa's largest producer of wine? Mark.
Nigeria.
No. Podo.
South Africa?
Yes. What is the name of the first book in the Harry Potter series? Mark.
Sorcerer's Stone.
Yeah, I'll take that. Or Philosopher's Stone. I know they're different region names. What G makes up most cores of pencils? Mark.
Graphite.
Yeah. What is a rhinoceros horn made of? Mark.
Keratin.
Keratin. That was a lockdown question for 3. In which country was Star Wars actor Mark Hamill born? Pray.
Canada. No.
No. Mark.
England?
No. Anybody else?
I'm not chancing that.
Manic?
Australia.
No. Pozan?
New Zealand.
No. Apodo, you want to chance it?
Pass.
Pass it. It's United States. Simple as that.
No.
Next question. SI is the chemical symbol for Apodo.
Ooh, pass. Sorry.
No. Mark?
Silicon.
Silicon is correct, going up to 4, officially speaking. In what year did Beijing host the Olympic Games? Mark?
2008.
Yes, they did. Which US president did Jimmy Carter defeat in Mark?
Gerald Ford.
Yes, indeed. Lockdown question coming up. Chicago stands on the banks of which Great Lake? Mark?
Michigan.
Is correct, up to 7. The US Masters Golf Tournament lasts for how many? Apodo?
2.
No. Days. Pray.
4.
Correct. In judo, which belt follows the yellow belt? Apodo?
Orange.
It is orange, yes. In which ocean is the Miami Terrace Reef? Mark?
Atlantic.
Is Atlantic, up to 8. Scroll my questions down. Which force counteracts centrifugal force? Mark?
Centripetal.
Centripetal, yes. Lockdown question here. In which sitcom do old flames Gene and Lionel meet up again? Anybody? Nope. Locking that out. It's Time Goes By. Next question. Which Aussie comedian plays at Jenny Anydots in the film Cats? Podo.
Tim Minchin.
No. Worth a guess on Aussie comedian, though. Anybody else go for it? Nope. We're looking for Rebel Wilson. Okay. Leeds is a city in what country? Podo.
England.
It is England, yes. What yellow fruit is rich in potassium? Mark for the win.
Bananas.
Bananas is correct. Or Gros Michel or something like that. Now, interesting situation we have here. Mark, runaway victor there with another 6.5 minutes left to go. So congratulations on the win there, Mark, in the heat. We have Prey and Apodo currently tied in second place on 1 apiece. Manic and Puzzledan yet to get off the mark. So this is going to be a question on the buzzers between Prey and Apodo to get through to the final. So just for you two, fingers on buzzers. Here is your deciding question. In which part of the bone is blood made? Apodo for the win.
Marrow?
The marrow is correct if I press the button in the right window. There we go, and that is a win.
Well played.
Well played.
Good game.
Oh, man.
Well, it was sort of a one-horse race for the majority of that. Yeah, Mark, absolute runaway there. How do you feel?
Not bad.
Not bad? I mean, it could have been better.
No. I'm staying humble.
Staying humble, fair enough. Well, it was a fantastic win for yourself there. Apodo, you did get some on the board and then fell back, and put some on the board and then fell back. Chumbawamba style, I suppose, there. But you are through to the final on that tiebreaker question. How do you feel, Apodo?
I could go for a whiskey drink. I could go for a vodka drink.
Hey!
Well, I can give you a couple of minutes to sort that out if you need to. How do you reckon your chances in the final then, Apodo?
Again, I'm just here to have a good time.
Okay, fair enough. Well, wishing you the best of luck. Everybody else, Manic, Prey, and Puzzle Dan, unfortunately, that is the end of the game. That is the end of your race. Thank you very much for playing Race to 10 this evening. Enjoy the rest of your week and weekend. We'll see you soon.
See you soon.
I'm gonna go lay down, man.
Take care. And Apodo, you can stick around here for a bit because we will need you in a moment.
May as well, yeah.
But yeah, Those are all the heats. So our finalists for tonight's edition of Race to 10 for Quizmas is Arun facing Dev, facing SB, facing Apodo Nuevo for all of the marbles. Well, I mean, I thought I would need the tie break, the special timer rule at the end, but apparently not for 10 minutes. I guess it's possibly due to the pace of the questions that I'm reading out at. Because I know sometimes we play Race to 10, it takes forever in Discord, but that may also be when we have like 8 or 10 players playing at the same time. So, yeah, maybe I accidentally overbalanced. But if I need it, if we do hit 10 minutes on the clock, and I do have the ability to do the special rule at the end. And if not, then I'll just show you what it is at the end.
Don't count on it.
I need to read slower. No, I don't need to read slower, Matt. I need to create a new room, though, for our finalists to join into. So there's your room code of PWXD for the final of Race to 10 Quizmas. Yep, that works, SB. Fantastic. It's good to test that it works, you know. Arun, Apodo, do you want to test the buzzer?
Oh, I am.
Yeah, Apodo. Yeah, Dev, you want to test? Fantastic. All of the buzzers are working. So it is much the same again. It is just whoever gets to 10 first will win the Quizmas prize, which is a £10 prize paid out either in Amazon gift cards or Steam or a PayPal payment, I think is the forms of remuneration that we have for the prize tonight. SB, how do you reckon your chances?
I would like to get a single point.
Just a single point on the board is your
Yes,
aim?
I would be happy with that.
Okay. Arun, how do you reckon your chances?
They're all fast is the problem.
That's very true. They are all
Yeah,
fast.
so are you.
Oh, thank you.
Apodo, how do you reckon?
Here to have a good time.
Here to have a good time. And Dev, how do you reckon your chances?
I think we can all agree this is my game to lose.
Well,
not the guy with the University Challenge profile picture.
Oh yeah, I did. Yeah.
Can I preempt Arun's buzzes with how they did it on University Challenge? Says Abe. No, I'm not going to.
Let's a second thinking time would not go amiss.
I'm afraid my brain does not have the mental capacity to do that right now. If I had pre-records of those kind of things, then sure. But I don't have pre-records. Roger Tilling is amazing at what he does.
Yes.
All players happy with the rules?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. I think then it's time to play our final Race to 10. 10 minutes on the clock, and that is starting now. Let's go to your first question. Which Roman emperor was assassinated in 41? Arun.
Caligula.
Caligula is correct. 41 AD. Czechoslovakia was formed at the end of what war? Dev.
Cold War?
World War One. I'll take. Yeah, Great War.
No.
What did you say?
No, don't take what I said. Cold War. Absolutely wrong.
Okay, well, I've thrown it out now. Next question. Shakespeare's Hamlet and Macbeth are examples of what kind of... Arun?
Tragedy.
What kind of literature tragedy is correct? Dorigo pepper comes from a shrub native to which country? Podo?
Mexico.
No.
Ooh.
Dev?
Venezuela.
No. SB?
Chile.
No.
Nah.
Not going to risk it, Arun.
Literally no.
All hopping on the wrong continent there. Australia was the answer.
Oh, okay.
Lockdown question coming up now. What city is the capital of Argentina? Dev?
Buenos Aires.
Buenos Aires is correct. Locking down on 1, if I can do that right. How many points is the J tile worth? Arun?
8.
It is 8, yes. In Scrabble, a scimitar measures the amount of what in a solution? A scimitar? Really?
A sword?
Yeah, that's what I thought. A scimitar's a sword. But apparently a scimitar measures the amount of what in a solution, Apodo, if you want to risk it.
Number of murders that occurred.
Violence.
In a weird interpretation, maybe, but not the answer I got on the card. SB.
Water.
No. Anybody else want a chance at answer here?
No.
Yeah, sure.
Dev can chance an answer.
Salt?
Salt is what I've got in the card, yes.
Damn it! I was between water and salt.
Great in my opinion, yeah.
Next question. In bowling, how many consecutive strikes? Dev.
Great. 12.
Comprise a perfectly bowled 300 game.
Yes.
12 is correct. Good preempt.
Nice.
Jorinda and Joringel is a fairy tale by which brothers? Arun.
Grimm.
Brothers Grimm, yes. Lockdown question coming up. In which century was America discovered? SB.
15th.
That's not what I've got. Apodo.
16th.
That's not what I've got. Arun.
17th?
That's not what I've got.
Oh.
Oh, thank you.
No. 14th century is what I have.
Yeah, I should have gone backwards.
Next question. What is the Latin term for the stiffness of a corpse? SB.
Rigor mortis.
Is correct.
I got one.
In what city is Big Ben situated? Arun.
I can't.
London.
London is correct. Can you buzz in, SB? Do you have
I
the buzz
can
button?
now.
Okay, right. In literature, which Lewis Carroll character fell down a rabbit hole, Arun?
Alice.
Is correct. Which French colony was purchased by the US in 1803? SB.
Louisiana.
Is correct. Holding for time because I think we're getting some corrections on that America question. It felt a bit wrong with 14th century myself, but I just wanted to continue on. So, what have we got? Theory says I think 15th should be the answer. 14th would be 1301 to 1400, where it should probably be the 15th. So, 15th is correct from a couple of people. Now, SB, you were the first to buzz with that?
I was first and said 15th.
So you should be up by an additional one. But who also had points and lost?
Maybe?
I think you had something to lose there, Arun, so...
Which
Arun lost? Because everyone else does, and I felt left out.
Arun, to a considerable degree, yeah. I figured as such.
I think Arun might have lost 3 on that.
Arun lost 3, says Rias. Anybody else just want to quickly verify that? From VOD or otherwise? I'm happy to accept that as the correction, because it feels right to me. I have stopped the time, by the way, so we're not wasting time. Arun was at 4. Oh. Was at 4, which means he should be going up by 4 then. Is that what we're... Is that the working hypothesis then, that Arun should be up to 6 at this point? Not locked down?
Is it? Ooh. That'd be nice. I'd like that a lot.
Go on, have it.
At 3 and should be at 4. Should be at 4?
That doesn't make sense for us.
No, that doesn't make sense. Because Arun didn't have any progress locked down. 3 before the question, so lost progress of 3, says Rias, but Tipster says Arun was on 4, which would have meant you lost 4 if you got it wrong. Because you had no progress locked down.
Lots of people are talking about me.
Am I going to have to look at the VOD now? And then Clive is going 5, because why not? Throw to adverts. Tipster says 6, as in that's where you need to go to, not that you were on 6, I think is what you're saying.
Fab.
Everyone wins £10. Yeah, we'll go with that as our rule.
I like that answer.
I wouldn't mind that either.
Let me have a look at what we got. Because I can scrub the VOD. Arun... you were on 4 at one point before you fell, so yeah, I can check that as well. So for yourself then, you should be up to 6 at this point, Arun, because you added 2 correct answers on top of that. So so yes, you should be on 6, because you wouldn't have answered the question anyway, given that SB got it right. And I think then everything else is good.
Thank you.
Right. Are we all happy with the state of play?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This is what I get for using questions on a random Google sheet I still had. Right, we will continue on. We've got 6 minutes and 31 seconds left on the clock. Let's continue on. And it is into a lockdown question as well, so a critical time to do things. Prince William's wedding took place at which abbey? Arun.
Westminster.
Is correct. You locked down on 7. For which genre is author Danielle Steele best known, Arun?
Romance.
Romance is correct. You're up to 8. Cool is a solo hit for which No Doubt singer? Espy.
Gwen Stefani.
Is correct. Asthma is a disease of which organ? Dev.
Lung.
The lung is correct, yes. What was William Shakespeare's last play he wrote alone? Arun.
The Tempest.
It is The Tempest. Lockdown question, you are 1 away. A sick person is commonly said to be feeling under the what? A podo.
A weather.
He's here for a good time, but he is getting 1 on the board at the very least. Locked down. Next question. Which Agatha Christie play is the longest running show in British theatre? Arun.
The Mousetrap.
Longest running show in British theatre history, The Mousetrap, is correct, and you are our winner.
GG.
GG there with a little over 5 minutes left on the clock as well. Everything has been sorted. And we have a winner of Quizmas game number 12 in... 13, because we changed the order and then actually changed it back again. But it's 12/13, depending on how I looked at the sheet. But Arun, you are a winner of Quizmas. How do you feel?
Oh, great. Thank you very much.
And
it's certainly being British on the questions helped.
A little bit British on the questions certainly would have helped there. But it wasn't necessarily a runaway win here. Espy and Dev did get 4 on the board there, so there was a bit of competition. Espy, how do you feel with your 4? That's 3 more than what you wanted on the board, should I say. So 4 times the value.
Remember that time when I said I didn't have a chance to win? I was correct. So I think that's actually 1 more point to me, and I'm at 5.
Well, you had a chance there. You had a chance there, Espy. You've done incredibly well in this final, honestly. But maybe next time for a race to 10, you never know, could be a winner. And Dev getting up to 4 as well with 1 locked down just for fun. How do you feel?
Satisfied with that.
Yeah, it's a good performance, really. Really good performance with 4 on the board against the formidable Arun. And Apodo, you got your 1. You had some good times.
Had a good time. I call it success.
That's what we love to see. Well, thank you very much for playing Race to 10 for you 4 and everybody else that also played Race to 10 in Quizmas this evening. I hope you all enjoyed it. As I say, Race 10 is available as a web app, so if ever you want to do a bit of trivia for yourself, host a game or do some buzzer quizzing kind of stuff, then it is all available for you to use for free whenever you wish to do so at I think it's race10.atbweb.co.uk, something along those lines. Details are in the Game Hub on Discord. And I think that's everything to talk about on this. So to our players, thank you very much for playing. We will see you at some point on Quiz Night on a future stream next week, whenever it happens to be. But we'll see you soon. Take care. Have a good rest of your week, and we'll see you later.
Thank you.
Thanks, Ash. Cheers.
Bye. Bye. Fash. Or Chash, apparently, was the other one. Cheers, Ash. Chash. And congratulations to those that made the prediction of Arun for winning the race to 10. There was quite a few points going in on Apodo, must be said. 27,500 points were put into Apodo's bank, with 1,350 in Espy's and just 130 for Dev. Boo. Dev technically did second best because he locked down 1 position and had 3 other positions. So the prediction does not accurately reflect the actual results of the game. But congratulations to anyone that did win any micro doots out of that exchange. Micro doots, Duke coin, whatever I call it. Duke coin, that's what I call it. It's micro pennies over on Ben's side of things. That's what I meant to say. Right. I think it's time to head back over to the Quizmas calendar for game number 2. Oh, number 13. Game number 2 tonight, but Quizmas game number 13 this festive period. And then that will be Quizmas all completed. Goodness me. As if we're actually going to make it, folks. As if we're actually going to make it to the end. Let me do that. Make sure I get the advent calendar all working. Race 10 has been revealed, but there's just number 13, unlucky for some, that has yet to be revealed. You feel like it's going to be Relativity, says Tadaro. Go on then. Throw your suggestions out there again. Race to 1. Yeah, it's just one of those quizzle stick questions, though, you know? Race to 20. The irony that would be. $500 questions. PQA. Race to 1 plus 3. We're going to imaginary land, are we, Tadaro? Antidex Limitless Win. Well, I'm not doing that because I know Prey was looking at doing the software for that at one point. So, yeah, I don't like to step on people's toes when people have got ideas of what they want to do dev-wise. Otherwise, I probably would have done something with Limitless Win. Race to 1 billion. Oh, my God. Snapping up Redacted Relativity. Good suggestion. Snapping up Hive Mind. Well, we've already had Hive Minds, actually. That's already revealed here. That was already revealed as one of my first games of Quizmas this year. Time Shock would be good to see that come up again, though. I don't think I've got the mental capacity to run that for another 5 hours. 500 milli questions. Was it like just half a question then? 500 milli questions is just half a question. Is that something we could do? I don't know. Maybe. Actually have an idea. I want to test a Discord one of these days where it is race to 1. Oh, interesting, Ape. Be curious to see how that plays out then, if that's a genuine idea. This race goes all the way up to 11. It's up to you if you want to do that. Chat seems active. Consider clipping this moment. Twitch chat is just bombarding you with prompts again. The yes/no interlude writ large. I'm still looking to do that. Oh, that's good to hear. Don't blow the inheritance. Linning Wines, limited win. A game that involves questions. Sort of. 1,000 Heartbeats. Advancing Outro Relativity. Race to Aleph Null. Now that's a thing. Race to Aleph Null. Yeah, no lingo. I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. University Challenge, but it's abbreviated to its initials and then zoom in on the F in Poker Face. What are these suggestions? Slagalisa Casa. What the hell would that be? Serbian Countdown meets Aventura. What the hell would that be? Race to 358 over 2. Sharp. Oh my God. Get the heartbeat monitor around for the moment of truth. No one said it yet. Aventura Casa. We'll make it work somehow. Yeah, indeed we would. Right, I think it's time. It is time to reveal what we have behind door number 13 to close out Quizmas tonight. What's it going to be? Let's see. Pause for attention. It is 5 minutes to a fortune, not Jambo, no. 5 minutes to a fortune. Yes, Another Cat did get it just in time before I revealed all, but yes. The Hourglass makes a return for this very special edition of 5 minutes to a fortune. So, let me do this quickly. Let me go over to... Let me go to this, go to 5 minutes of fortune. Go to the software. I actually need to make sure I've got a thing configured properly for this. Have I done the thing that I need to do for this? Or actually, do I need to do the thing? I don't think I need to even do the thing, do I? Because I can just do magic and things and stuff. Yes, I can just do magic and stuff. So, in this edition of 5 minutes to a fortune tonight, the hot seat players are predetermined. They're going to be playing their own game. Everybody else is playing the audience game, and that is what we're going to be using to determine the winner of Quizmas for this particular Quizmas game. So, could the two people that are intended to play the hot seat please make their way towards the live studio at your own leisure while I start the game up? So, you will need to join the lobby. Everybody will need to join the lobby proper in order to play the audience game. But we do have two players specifically being asked to play the hot seat game for, well, a different game on top. Let me quickly roll the titles.
5 minutes, 5 games, £50,000.
Don't know this.
But with the pressure on and the clock ticking, lose your nerve, the hourglass turns, and the money drains.
Ooh, hi.
This is 5 minutes to a fortune.
Got a bit stuttery there, didn't it? But it is 5 minutes to a fortune. If you'd like to play tonight's game in the audience, enter in on Hackbox the room code of CGDN. CGDN. And yes, we do have two special players that will be joining in the hot seat for tonight's game proper. And they will be playing a charity edition, essentially. What they will be playing for is actual pounds that I will donate to Mind UK. So that is what they will be doing. But the two players, everybody else, you are playing for the Quizmas prize, the final Quizmas prize of Quizmas 2024/2025. Oh God, we need this in the US for real. I mean, you've got it in the US right now. You're just playing virtually over the air, essentially. Yeah, it'd be nice to get something like this over in the States, but they're not going to commission it anytime soon, are they? Do we have our players that are joining us in the hot seat? Can they? I can see one of them is lurking in the green room. Where's the other one? Where's the t'other one? Or are they stuck in the shower? I know he said he was going to go and get a shower at some point and try to determine the order of the gameplay for tonight. But I think we're all sorted now. I forgot one thing. I need to also I also need to join Hackbox, don't I? Hackbox admin side of things, so that I can control the game proper. There we go. Fantastic. I've now joined in on that side. And I will need that over here, so that I can see what the questions are that I'll need to work from. Yes, cool. Right, I'm sorted. I'm sorted. Right. I think. I don't know. I was about to say something, and then I'm dilly-dallying. Brain fog. It's definitely a thing when you're ill, and I know those that suffer from long COVID as well. Brain fog is a really crazy aspect. Definitely feeling that right now. My brain's not really thinking straight right now, but should be okay. Should be all right. I have an idea of how the game's going to work tonight because I've written the pack. I have written tonight's pack of a Quizmas-related edition of 5 Minutes to Fortune, which I'm hoping you'll enjoy. But we'll see how it all plays out. I'll give you 1 more minute to get into the lobby proper, and then we'll get this game underway. But you know what? People could join in after I've pressed the button to say who's playing. So let's quickly do that. Let's show who's playing, I guess. Ben! Get in here. Get yourself in here, Ben. Ben, no way. Hello there, Mr.
Yes.
Benjamin. How
yes,
you doing?
boss. At once. I'm glad I unmuted the stream so I could hear you say, Ben, get in here. And I'm like, yeah, I can do that. Hello, mate. Happy New Year. You all right?
Happy New Year to you too. I'm doing all right, given the slight illness that I'm currently dealing with. But
that sucks.
It does
Sorry
suck
to
a
hear
bit, but it is it is what it is, and
tis the season to be snotty. Oh yes, so 5.
Fa-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. As apparently
Fa-la-la-la-la.
my OBS has just decided to shit the bed right now, which is fun.
Oh, come on.
But anyway,
OBS.
Ben, your first time playing 5 Minutes to the Fortune, I think.
Yeah.
At all.
First time watching it as well, so this will be interesting.
Are you familiar with how the game works?
Topper sent me like a paragraph or something. So
Topper, you might as well come down the green room now. We're going to ruin that surprise as well. I mean, it's obvious it's going to be the Quizmas hosts, but anyway, Topper, come on down. Come and say hi. Yeah, my bad. We'll go over the rules of the game as we play it. But there will need to be a decision made between the two of you as to who takes what role as well. If only you had the permission to do so. All right, I'll bring you down, Topper. Fine. Because score is deafened, so we can't hear anything. But there we go. We've got a Topper bringing down here as well. So, hello there, fellow Quizmas hosts, and welcome on in, Topper. Long time no see.
It's been a while.
I mean, actually, it was only like a week or so since I actually saw you in person. It was a very nice get-together to see you once again while I was down south. You have a good Christmas, Topper?
I had a very good Christmas, actually. Probably one of the better ones for a while. Didn't fall ill.
That's always good. Yes, thanks for rubbing it in.
No, well, I usually seem to get ill at Christmas somehow, so it was nice for that to not happen once. But otherwise, just a nice chill week. And that's what we went.
That was pretty much the same for me. It was a nice chill week doing pretty much bugger all. It was good to see a bit of my extended family as well. Get to see my grandma as well that I don't normally see, and get loaded up on lots of food, lots of turkey and things like that.
Destroying your body with food and alcohol. That's the way.
I didn't actually have that much alcohol myself, but certainly lots of food.
You're old, aren't you?
You're old as well on that merit, Ben.
Not as old. Not as old as you.
Not as old, relatively speaking, but within the similar sort of domain. How was your Christmas, Ben?
Yeah, a little bit of destroying body with food and alcohol. I mean, I've had sort of 3 weeks off of work, but obviously church stuff. Christmas is a somewhat busy time. So yeah, Christmas Eve, Advent services, Christmas Day, crib service, and all of that fun stuff. The week before Christmas, we took a few days away, which was nice, and I was really quite poorly. But fortunately, I think possibly something similar to what you've been, but fortunately able to sit in a hot tub and be poorly and feel less bad about it. Then there was Christmas itself, and once all the church stuff was over, went to my parents for a couple of days, which was an experience. And then, yeah, this week I'm very much with you in terms of espousing the virtues of doing bugger all. It's just been a quiet New Year. And just been at home and doing some work. I'm reskinning something for game night, so I've been doing a bit of work on that and sleeping in late, and yeah, it's been really nice. And so one more weekend, and then back to reality on Monday.
Back to reality on Monday. Well, I actually was at work yesterday, but today my body decided no, I'm not going to, so I wasn't in work today.
We're back on the 2nd.
Yeah, we went back in on the 2nd. Yeah.
Yep. Goodness me. Goodness. Well, that's. I mean, technically, I mean the term. That's not the word. Sorry, that's telling Boris Johnson now. But yeah, it starts again, like because you only get the one bank holiday on New Year, but we had a 3-day office shutdown, and I think most people have booked off at least a few days in this week. So I think most people are going back on Monday. I think so.
Fair enough.
That should be fun.
Well, we are here with 5 Minutes to Fortune. It is going to be you and Topper playing. Let me press this button to reveal who is eligible to be picked, apart from Tip, obviously. Now, one of you needs to be the game player, one of you needs to be the timekeeper. Have you had a discussion as to who's taking what role?
Yeah, Topper tried to explain things to me, and it was a little bit like I can't think of a clever analogy. I mean, Topper knows what he's doing. Fundamentally, I think was the salient fact that we drew away from it. So it wasn't so much a case of the blind leading the blind as the blind blinding the sighted, if I tried to actually come in and suggest anything that happens. But I think, did we settle on I was going to be the question person, you were going to be the time master or whatever?
Yeah, you settled on being the game master, the game player, and I was going to do time. Which I'm happy to do.
Okay.
Sounds
awesome. Not that Ben. Oh, great. I've got 2 Bens. Oh, that's actually going to be a problem because of this list is apparently only a unique list. Oh, for goodness sake, is it really? Why is this list only unique? Why is it unique? It shouldn't be unique. It's a list. It's listing only Ben and only Ben.
How dare you have this? How dare
there are
Ben
2
have
Bens.
the same
I want the other
Ben
from this list. Oh, for goodness sake, why? Why are you like this? Why are you like
PC,
this?
sorry for causing problems. It's like, yes, how dare you? How dare you have the same name as me? I was Ben first.
Well, unfortunately, that means we're going to have to start a new lobby up, and Ben, you're going to have Ben, other Ben, you're going to have to join with a different name other than Ben for now. I had no idea that was a thing that happened with this stupid drop down. Like, why is it distinct?
We both joined with the name Other Ben.
Oh, hang on, I need to get it to actually start a new room as well. Reload, turn it off. Imagine using Hackbox usernames as an ID. Imagine. I'm not actually, but the player selector I had as using names because that's certainly better than using their unique ID, their UUIDs, which are ridiculous.
Well, if you're forced to log in with Twitch, you just use Twitch handles is another way.
Yeah, that would also be a thing, but if I'm looking at the list of names here that use the Hackbox names, they're not necessarily the same as their Twitch names, because people are lol funny like that sometimes. Anyway.
5 minutes, 5 games.
Let's just roll that again.
£50,000.
So I can just skip it.
But with the...
Just skip the video, go straight to the lobby again. Right, MLCM, different name for other Ben, and everybody else, please don't mess things up and be all Bens.
I might just wait a minute just in case.
Clive not Ben. 8 Ben key. Here we go. At least we get to hear some more of this lovely music again.
The 21st, no, only you're the 14th Ben.
The 21st Ben.
Ben
the 21st question. I've been seeing some of those episodes being uploaded on YouTube recently, actually. 21st question. But I think your version's better, Topper, so.
Thank you. You're too kind. You don't need to lie.
I'm not lying. I think it is better. Like some of the changes you've made to like the final of that are just better, so. We got. It feels like the opposite of Moneybags, where the other one in our group was called Ben and was told by producers to be Benjamin. Oh, right.
As if we've joined at the same time now.
Other guy. Thank you, other guy.
Joining within about 5 frames of each other.
I'll give you a few more seconds. I think there was one other player listed in the grid last time. So give you a chance to join in. There we go. Ben Elton also joining. Fantastic. Right, here we go. Oh, I picked Toppy this time as our main player.
I'm the game player this time.
There we go. So, just to confirm, Ben, you are the game player, yes?
Yes, apparently.
Okay, that means Toppy, you are the timekeeper in tonight's edition of the game. There we go. That has now been assigned proper in my side of things. Let's go over to the thing then. So, for everybody else in the audience, you have 50,000 dukes to work with in your individual hourglasses and also 5 minutes on your individual clocks. on each of the rounds, you'll need to make a time prediction as to how much time you think Ben will need to complete the round proper. If you make a decent enough prediction, then the hourglass will not turn. You won't drain any money away. Though give away too much time, and it might make it a little harder later down the line when you have less time to allocate for the other rounds. Topper is doing much the same for the main game, though they are playing for a prize of £50 charity donation to Mind UK, whereas everybody else is playing with Doots, and whoever has the most Doots at the end, they will be a Quizmas prize winner. Any questions you get right in the main game, in sort of the games, and you can answer on the audience side of things on Hackbox, they will add guaranteed Doots on top of what you currently have. So it's definitely worth trying to answer the questions as well, because that's going to help you potentially get the biggest prize out of everyone. Okay, I think it's all time to start this game proper. Let's go over to the category board for our first time tonight.
Will I need Hackbox at all, or do I just have a nice chat with you?
You will not need Hackbox at all. Topper will, because there may be the necessity of an emergency stop later on, but for yourself, Ben, you just need to focus on the stream. So,
right, you are.
For your game, here are the 7 categories I have on offer. We've got Film Fanatic, we've got Sports Nut, Wordsmith, Number Cruncher, Music Mad, Big Kid, and finally, Globe Trotter. Now, Ben, you'll be playing at least 5 of these rounds, ideally only 5, but you are not the one making decisions as to what category to play and how much time that's going to be. That's over to Mr. Topper1 Gaming to make the decisions. So, Topper, what categories do you want to throw Ben's way to start with?
Right, well, the trick is to try and keep the one that I want to keep for the final.
Yes.
Which I've got my own one.
Oh, I think I'm fairly sure. Am I allowed to say anything at this point, or should I keep silence?
I mean, technically on the TV show you would keep stum at this point, but so long as you're not giving any information away as to what categories to go for or not, then that's fine.
Of course.
But Topper, please continue.
But I do know that Ben likes his films, he likes his music, he likes his words. He's a big kid. I think we'll start off with Music Mad for Mr. Flush.
Starting off with Music Mad.
Seems like a good start.
All right, fair enough. Music Mad it shall be. Let me have a look at my information on this.
May I make a joke?
Go on.
I'm assuming I really wanted to make it at the time because it would have looked like a genuine quip rather than sitting and thinking about it for 60 seconds. But I'm assuming, since it's a Christmas special, Globetrotter is the lesser-known brother of Rodney and Derek.
I buzzed on stream there for you.
Oh, I appreciate that.
So, Music Mad is where we're going to start with. So, in this particular category, you will see the name of a Christmas carol all jumbled up, and it's your job to put it in the right order, but by giving their colours. So in this example, we've got In Bleak the Midwinter. You need to give it to me as In the Bleak Midwinter, but by their colours. So that should be black, yellow, green, and then pink for In the Bleak Midwinter. You just need to do that 5 times to complete the round. That is essentially how it goes. So, Topper and everybody in the audience, you need to now make a time prediction as to how long you think Ben will need to complete 5 in order to stop the hourglass from turning. Let me press that button one more time and show you your offerings. So, Topper, how much time do you think Ben will need?
Well, I think Ben will be quite good at this. He knows his carols. As we know from the music quiz he did a few weeks ago, he knows a lot of obscure carols. So I think he should be good. Whether he can do the colours bit or not, I have trust in him. So I will give him 45 seconds.
You're going with 45 seconds. I'll give the audience a couple more seconds to make their predictions. Otherwise, you will be locked in with the average. So that's going to be 1 minute on the clock, essentially.
May I just ask a clarity question? Do I have a penalty for getting wrong, and does the stop clock in between each one?
So if you give me a wrong answer, you just get a wrong, but it continues where you are in the phrase. You can pass if you don't like a particular phrase.
So I don't lose it entirely if I get it wrong first time. I can have another go. Okay.
You can have another go, continuing where you were in the phrase. Yeah.
Okay.
So for you, Oren, it will tell you on Hackbox in a moment when we go to the round proper what you're expected to input. You will need to pay attention to stream. I am aware that stream is currently being a bit laggy and delayed. There's very little I can do about that right now until I fix what the internet issue is. But yeah, do be aware you'll need the stream open to see what's going on with the answering and then answer on Hackbox specifically. Let's lock those 45 seconds in for you though, Topper. And that is locked in. Ben, do you think 45 is going to be enough?
I would like to think so.
You would like to think so?
I'd like to think I could probably do it under that. I don't know if there's any penalty if I do it under that, or if 45 seconds is gone. And
The only penalty is that time has been allocated. You don't get it back.
Right, fine. Makes sense.
If you do finish it in 30 seconds, it means 15 seconds was technically wasted that you could use on a future round.
Understood.
But anyway, let's have a look to see what the audience thought. They've gone a bit higher, and apparently someone's gone for the absolute maximum that you can do on a particular round. The minimum is 40 seconds, the average is a minute, and yeah, someone has allocated the literal maximum allowed on round number 1, which is 3 minutes and 20, leaving the minimum of 10 seconds for the other 4 rounds. So, well, they're going to have a bit of fun as we go on into
Is it
the
sort of
future rounds,
postmodern, and it was actually supposed to be John Cage's 433, but they just forgot the number.
Well, they can't. They literally can't. They're not allowed to allocate any more than 3 minutes and 20 because they have to leave at least 10 seconds for any other rounds that have yet to play.
Maybe they meant to type 20 and accidentally typed 200. Possibly.
Well, if they did, then that's on them, and can't do about that, I'm afraid. Anyway, at this point, it's time to take your positions, virtually speaking. So, as a reminder, Ben, all you need to do is reorder the Christmas Carol titles by giving their colours. You have 45 seconds to do that in. At 10 seconds remaining, the hourglass will start to turn. At 0, the hourglass will start to drain. The only other thing to make mention at this point is over to Topper. You have the emergency stop button. If you think the round is going south, is not going particularly well, you can choose to press that emergency stop button to end the round prematurely and stop the hourglass from draining. Do note though, if you use that, then the next round will be played for the same amount of time that you just allocated, but on a completely random category, not of your choosing. So just be aware of that fact.
Oh, if I pass, does it come back around again at the end?
If we go through the entire stack, and I'm not expecting we do, but if it does, then yes, you will get to see them come back round again.
Okay, fine.
There are a stack of enough. Let's put it that way.
Oh, there's lots in there, but I've only got to get 5. Okay.
Yeah, you only need to get 5 right to complete the round. Yeah.
Gotcha.
You ready?
I think so.
Okay then, let's play.
Game 1. Music Mad.
Red, white, blue, black, pink, yellow, green.
Correct, 4 to go.
Green, yellow, pink, white, blue, red.
Correct, 3 to go.
Yellow, pink, white, blue, red, black.
Correct, 2 to go.
Red, black, green, yellow, pink, white.
Correct, 1 to go. Hourglass is turning and now draining.
Yellow, pink, white, blue, red, black.
Stop the drain! Good start, good start. Possibly needed a few more seconds allocated to stop the hourglass from draining entirely, but it's a decent start, must be said. Not a single mistake, just needed that time to process the titles. Very well done.
I think the first one just took me a second just to get into the zone of it. I probably wasted too much time there before, just rather than saying words. But yeah, happy with that.
Yeah, we had a stack of 15 to go for there. At some point would have had While Shepherds Watch Their Flocks, Here We Come and We're Sailing, The Lord at First Did Adam Make, Carol of the Bells, Away in a Manger, and Come All Ye Faithful, etc, etc, etc. But you only needed 5, and that's exactly how many you needed, so very well done. But you did drain a little bit from your hourglass. Shall we see how much we lost? Oh, hang on. Ben was only asking those questions as a matter of clarification, not because he didn't watch his stream, says Ape. Don't you dare suggest such a thing, Ape. Don't you dare suggest a thing.
Very rude.
Let's see how much was drained. £1.45 was drained from the hourglass. I'm glad that the formatting worked there. Which means we have left in the hourglass £48.55.
Yeah.
Okay, that's all right.
Good start. Pretty much still the £50, you know. You're just throwing a pound there to something else instead. Yeah, 1 round down, 4 to go. You're feeling a bit more comfortable, Ben?
Yeah, slightly now I know what to expect, and it's feeling a bit happier.
Yeah. Topper, how did you feel after that round played out then?
I think Ben did a fantastic job, and I have no doubt he'll continue to do a fantastic job throughout the remaining rounds.
Would you have done any better in that round yourself?
No, I don't recognise any of those.
So possibly a good decision to play around this way around. Let's continue on to your second pick. Well, I say that. Keep forgetting this is also in the flow. So we do have a load of players still with the opening 50,000, but of course allocated a lot of time. It looks like who was the player that allocated all of that time?
Zeus.
No,
it
should say 40. Yeah. Oh, unless I did the maths wrong. I must have done the maths wrong. Yeah, Zeus has got 1 minute and 40 left on the hourglass. So I think I worked it out as 0 and 40, but no, 140 with 50,000 in the hourglass.
He decided to make me colourblind for his
Mr. Vertigo is on weed time.
Thank you for the 100 bits there, Sunny Cat. Mr. Vertigo is on weed time. 420? Yeah, probably something like that. Is Lois on the board with 47,236 in the hourglass, but still has a lot of time to work with. The theoretical best players currently are Apodo. Can't work out who that is from the avatar. Natter, Manic, Tipster, Shadow. Shadow's 5 seconds fewer on the hourglass. So top 5 there, currently theoretical best, though there's still many rounds to play out. So, speaking of which, let's go back to the category board. Music Mad, we have played out another 4 to go. Topper, where are we thinking of going now?
I think I will give Ben the film fanatic category. I know he likes his films.
All right, and you don't like your films then?
I like some films, but
some films.
I think there's some better categories for me if it comes to the final.
Okay, well, we'll come to that point later on if we do get towards the final. I hope we do. But we're going with Film Fanatic here for Ben, and I'm glad you did because I really like this one. So, in Film Fanatic, we have gone to the social media webpage where a number of characters have posted some various tweets or toots or whatever they're called on Blue Sky these days, because I have changed it to Blue Sky. But they have made some posts on social media. You have to determine who it is that has made that post. So here comes your example. The example we've got here is: just had the most unreal night. Some ghost showed up, dragged me through time, and gave me a serious reality check. Long story short, I'm buying a turkey, giving my clerk a raise, and not being a miser anymore. Hashtag bar humbug no more. You should, of course, answer with Ebenezer Scrooge.
At real Scrooge. Ebenezer Scrooge.
Yeah. Anything along those lines will be accepted. For those playing along in the audience, there are alternate accepts on just the surname or other given names that they may also be familiar with. Ben, you can give me the full answer if you wish, but you can also give me shortenings. That will be fine. There is one particular answer in this set that is just the name of a thing, a sort of a person, not necessarily the name of a character, because they don't actually give their name. So I'll just throw that out there, that there's one here that is sort of just known by their position or thing that they hold, not necessarily the actual
Before
name.
it's the protagonist from Tenet. That would be a really obscure, mean one.
Essentially,
to put
that
in
would
there.
be the answer you expect to say is protagonist in that case. But
Right.
that's not on this list here. So, with that in mind, Topper and everyone in the audience... Oh, yeah, there you go. How much time do you think Ben will need to decipher 5 social media posts?
I think Ben will be good at this one. And it's less puzzly, he just needs to read and get it. So I might give him less time. But not much less. 40 seconds.
40 seconds, okay. I'll give the audience a few more seconds to make their predictions. When did I change it to Blue Sky? Well, literally the days before we were expected to do this, on the 20-something of December. That's when I actually changed it over to Blue Sky. Can Ben interrupt? I would like all of the text of the social media post to be read out first. I believe I have pre-acquired all the audio for that, so there shouldn't be any delay in playing it out. But yeah, it would be nice to have all the message be played out before giving an answer. Otherwise, you could just be racing away and ruining the sanctity of 5 Bits of Fortune, as it were.
Would I do that?
I don't know. Other players have done it in the
don't
past.
answer that question.
So
No,
40
it's fine.
seconds is going in. And that has been locked in. Do you think that's going to be enough time, Ben?
I think so.
You think so?
He says with confidence. It's film, so yeah. I suppose it depends very much what sort of wheelhouse of film goes for. I want to point out Ebenezer Scrooge is a character from literature, though I suppose the Muppets Christmas Carol was a thing. So
yes, they're all going to be from films, but they could be based off of other novels and things like that. So yeah, but they are all
Right.
technically films. Okay. In the words of me, this isn't the bloody chase. Yeah, there you go. Average clock time 51 seconds,
Okay.
so a little bit more. Minimum, of course, has been skewed because of Zeus's shenanigans. Minimum of 17 seconds. I don't know how you would even be able to do maybe 3 in that amount of time. But that's your prerogative. And then 1 minute 25 on the maximum clock there. So it's sort of in that ballpark. Right, let's take our positions. So, as a reminder, you need to give me the name of the fictional character or fictional position that a person is holding based off of their social media post. You have 40 seconds to do so in. At 10 seconds, the hourglass will start to turn. At 0, it will start draining. Are you ready to play?
I think so.
Okay, then. Let's play.
Game 2, Film Fanatic.
Turns out I'm the new Santa. Had no idea that one little mishap would lead to reindeer sleighs and a whole lot of holiday magic. Guess I'm on the nice list now. Hashtag Santa Claus.
Santa Claus? Elf? Pass.
Got the lights up, 25000 of them to be exact now if the power stays on. Here's to a Griswold Christmas. Hashtag don't forget the reindeer.
Elf?
Sorry.
Yippee-ki-yay. Crashed a Christmas party, fought off a bunch of terrorists, saved my wife, and walked barefoot on
John
broken
McClane.
glass. Just a regular holiday,
I'll
right?
take that. 4 to go.
Nakatomi never
Sorry,
forgets.
that's a wasted
Turns out my
time.
life did matter more than I realised. Sometimes you need a little angel to show you that. Grateful for every moment, every person. Hashtag wonderful life.
It's the lead character from It's a Wonderful Life, whose name I can't remember. So pass.
Emergency stop! Yeah, I apologise for doing the pass early, so I thought I'd give you the early in on the John McClane for that as payback.
Yeah, I just thought there's so much time going, and actually I hadn't quite realised they were all going to be read out. I thought interrupting might have made the passes faster on that, possibly, but... yeah, and the fact that I hadn't quite braced myself for the fact that it'll be Christmas films either.
Yeah, I wonder
which I suppose is
why
obvious.
this is the Christmas edition of the 5 Minutes of Fortune. Yeah, there might be some Christmas-related media. And yeah, I deliberately started with some of the harder ones. They would have gotten easier as you've gone down the list. But yeah, some tricksy ones in there. Let's quickly go over the ones that you didn't get right and passed on.
Is one of them Buddy? Is that Buddy the elf?
So this one is from the Santa Claus movie. The character's name is Sculpt Calvin.
Fine.
If you get that. And then next, This one is Clark Griswold for the Griswold family. 25,000, although 25000 the text to speech decided to read out. And then, you got Yippee-ki-yay, or Yippee-ki-yay, is apparently the text to speech decided to read it out as John McClane. Hashtag Nakatomi, never forget. And the other one... It's a Wonderful Life, George Bailey.
George Bailey, of course.
Is the name of the character there, George Bailey, for the main character. And that was it, I believe.
Tough one.
Absolutely. Oh, here we go with the game doing its thing. Game has decided it wants to throw a spanner in the works once again. Why have you done that this time, hey? Right, let's see, how can I work this out? Sequencing, can I just go to the let's do finish and then do continue. Nope, not happy with that either. Okay, let's try that. Let's see if this works. Okay, so you did lose £2.27 from the hourglass, which means you now have left in the hourglass, if it's going to let me do that. No, it's not. Apparently, we're just jumping back there again. Why are we doing that? God damn it. Why are you doing that to me, game? Oh, for goodness sake. I don't want this to happen right now. Oh. Why is it not letting me just jump that bit? Like, I know I can't revisit the question. I don't know why it's decided it wants to throw that question out. Maybe because it tried to start it, but because we emergency stopped, it all got messed up. I don't know. Should have handled that situation, though. I do not want to have to start the game again proper. Where are we at? Is there anything I could do debug-wise? Let's have a look. Debug. I'm just going to keep doing that. It's in the minigame runner, which is in the gameplay auto runner. Because it's doing this, and it still thinks it's got a... Oh, because it keeps throwing an exception there, and it doesn't get out. That needed to be try-catched. Okay.
I was about to say that. I wasn't really.
But then, how do I... Current mini-game... Reviewable. Where's my minigame runner? And just say that it's not reviewable. No. Gameplay, minigame runner. Oh, well that's a property based off of that and that. Oh, I don't have access to that. Oh, that's just useful, isn't it? Oh, come on. Do we really not have a just get me out of here button here? Apparently not. Revisit the question. What does that even do? Tries to get the revisit question, which is from the minigame runner, which I can't access the bloody data to. And I bet I'm in this mode. That's not going to allow me to debug it properly, is it? Well, it might. Debug mode is off. Trying to attach well, that's going to reload the domain if I do that, which then causes everything to fall apart, so I can't do that. Feck. Oh! Well, that's a bloody... That's a pain in the butt. That is a right pain in the butt. There's literally nothing I can do at this point. Surely there's something I can do. What was that called? Twitter, that was called... Is there anything in the data of this that I can use? The answer is no. Running out of options. Why do I not have... Just why does it not bloody... Why attempt to access the type failed? That's a hell of a weird thing for it to complain about as well. Like, what? Minigame base. Line 191. Can accept question. What? It's throwing it there? What? Where is it? What? Minigame base 191. But there's nothing. There's no. Oh, that's a no. What? That's a no-liner. There's nothing there. It's definitely throwing this here. Go to implementation of that. Question is Q. It would be. But also... Oh God. I don't know what to suggest at this point, folks. I really don't. Feck. I don't know what to suggest, because it's supposed to be a Christmas game, so I need the audience game to be in lockstep with everything, and it just isn't, and oh God, it's an absolute mess. Have either of you got any suggestions?
What are we? What are you locked up on?
Well, it's just it can't get past this point right now. I would probably be able to get it out if I could attach a debugger, but I can't because it's in release mode on the editor. If I switch it to debug mode, it will switches the domain and reloads everything, and it just loses the entire state. Exactly, yeah. So I can't do anything about that.
Obviously, off and on again is one option, but obviously you've got your audience plays. Do you store out your
No.
Do you persist your data anywhere for your?
Nope. Not for this, not yet.
Presumably off and on again. Presumably you can write cache remaining values in the inspector, and you can mark rounds as used and not used. So the hot seat game you could put back to where it is effectively with an off on. We'll just do a quick lobby reload.
I know I can do that. The only problem is it loses all the progress for the audience players.
Do you know what that? Can you manually adjust those on the fly? I'm not saying it would be necessarily the most straightforward, but is that doable?
Well, the thing is, it's not easy because each player will have the remaining amount of time, current bank, plus anything they've also got guarantee value-wise. So there's like 3
So you've got to go through
player.
31 players and apply 3 values to each. Yeah, that's a pain in the ass.
And I don't even know where I can actually grab. I was
going to say, can you see them? I mean, the only other option that I'm sort of thinking is what Dev's just said in chat, which is the audience game effectively has a soft reset, and we pick up the main game from where we're at because we played out this, and it is unfortunate, but it's either that or fully delay and do it from scratch another time with fresh questions. Seem to be the two pertinent options if you're really, really locked in.
Yeah, it's completely and utterly dead. So, right. Well, let me quickly go back to the bit that causes the problem, so that I can actually put a workaround in.
Yeah, if you put it back into debug mode, so you can at least stick stick line breaks and shit in if you need to.
Got that in there. Cool. Right, so that's a thing I can do. Yeah, still not perfect though, Tip, because you've got anything that would have been drained from this part of this round, even if it wasn't a completed round. So, you know. Anyway, yeah, we'll do that. Fine.
I think it's sort of the least. I think everyone will be good spirited about it, and there's still a 4 games worth of thing. Hey, Zeus will be able to make up for his unfortunate typo in the first round as well, which he'll be delighted about.
Yeah, probably. Let me. God, where am I at with this now? Heck box. Make sure that's on reload mode. And right, let's just start again.
If in doubt, off and on.
Oh no! Wait! No, save code. Restart.
Yes, do that.
Yeah, there was no way I was going to do another postponement because this is already later than it should be. So.
Yeah, we're all good. You're good, mate.
That. Players coming in. Doesn't matter because I can allocate you as I need to. It's some upside down players, whatever. That's because I'm rushing. So back to where I was. Game setup. Hot seat game player is that Ben, and timekeeper is that Toppy. Game setup live. Right. So, now, right at this point, then. There, whatever. Well, we'll just do with it. So, do a thing. So you've all got that. I'm just gonna jump the round in next to 1, so that we just don't need to play all of the rounds. So that's that. Just speed through that. So we'll assume that Music Man has been played out, and we're also now going to assume that Film Fanatic has been played out. The next one is technically going to be a randomize, and we're going to allocate the same amount of time, I think. I think what I can do for the hot seat game is I can set the clock exactly. I have that ability to do so. So you use 45 seconds in the first round. And we will be doing 40 in the second. Everybody else, obviously, going to have a bit more time to work with here. But take that as my grace for the elimination of any progress he had in the first round. So there's your balancing factor there. How much cash did we lose?
145 and 233, I think, were the two values.
145 and 233.
Something like that. The first was 145. The second was 2 something, and there was a 3 in it. I thought it was 233.
So that will leave you in the hourglass £46.22 currently, Van.
Okie dokie. Chat may disabuse me of those exact numbers in a moment, but that's what I thought they were.
Prey says 237.
Maybe it was 230. There was definitely.
Tips says 227.
I thought there was definitely a 3 in it.
So what were the numbers again, folks? 145.
145 in the first.
And 227.
The internet is always right, but the internet disagrees with itself, Abe. Tip and Prey
If
has
it's
227,
that leaves in the hourglass 46.28. Right, we're leaving it at that. 46.28 you've got in the hourglass right now. And you've got... hang on. Actually, those numbers are that 46. God damn it. 145, 227, minus 45. That is now correct on your timed bank. Okay, cool. So the next one is going to be random from the ones we haven't seen. And that is going to be, in this case, Number Cruncher. So, Number Cruncher Greater. Are we all back in the room?
Hello.
God, I do apologise for all of that mess there. It's amazing the power of one line of your code causing everything to fall over. And that's what happened there. It's literally an entire single line, and all it was is, for some reason, the question it thinks is in the list isn't actually in the list. So it's technically a null question in the list. And so when it tried to type check that, because I have a type check to make sure it can actually show it in the revisit, it goes, well, null isn't the type I'm expecting. So it goes, well, throw an exception.
Throw an exception.
And as soon as it does that, well, I don't handle the exception properly, and that's what caused the problem. So now I actually do handle the exception. Yeah, now I do handle the exception, and it can continue on, hopefully.
85% of the errors I make at work are null checks. And the others are hard-coded variables. Anyway.
The other thing, Topper, is you will not have the emergency stop available anymore, technically speaking. I think I might actually be able to turn it off proper. Yeah, I can. There it is. Emergency is not available anymore. So, I think we should be alright. So, with this Number Cruncher round, I will show you a series of digits, and what you need to do is put those digits into alphabetical order. Whoops. Yes, it's that one. It's a classic one from 5 Minutes of Fortune. So we've got here the digits 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. You need to give me them in alphabetical order. So the correct answer.
I have to give you the colours as well.
No, you don't have to worry about the colours. For some reason, they did colour the numbers just to throw a little bit of extra confusing aspects to the game, but it's completely unnecessary. But the correct order here is 50, then 40, then 10, then 30, then 20. So FI, then FO, TE, TH, TW. In that order is a correct response. And then you do that 5 times in total to complete the round. Christmas numbers. I wish I had Christmas numbers, but unfortunately I don't have Christmas numbers. But that's what you need to do. So, audience and play and Topper here. Now, your hourglass will be 40 seconds. Everybody else, I am giving you the chance to allocate whatever time you wish at this point, because you also have the full 5 minutes to work with out in the audience as well. But for Topper, we will be locking in 40 seconds to try and continue the charity game proper. That's about the best that I could do as a fix right now. But hey, at least I think Hackbox is working okay with all the new Hackbox code I put in.
I have to say the Hackbox screen is incredibly pretty.
Yeah, it doesn't do much for you, does it?
It doesn't do much, but it's very nice to look at.
It is a rather nice thing. But it looks even nicer for those actually playing the game, because they get to see other things appearing on screen, especially in the final round as well, because they'll get to see the cash draining away.
Oh, I say.
It does look very nice.
Posh. How have you done these logos on the audience-only hot seat? Is it just like CSS clip arty things, or are they emoji?
Oh, those icons, they're images, inline images.
Oh, fine.
So, 40 seconds going in. And that has been locked in.
I'm not thrilled about this.
Not thrilled about it, and also no emergency stop available, so you're going to have to persevere and try and get through the round as best you can. Right, so take your positions. Oh, and of course, I forgot about the times on the average clock. That normally we wouldn't have to worry about that step. But yeah, 1 minute and 17 on the average clock, 15 seconds. Well, that's brave, and 3:33 is brave in a completely other dimension. Right, take your positions. So, as a reminder, Ben, you need to give me the digits in alphabetical order. You have 40 seconds left on the clock to do so for this particular round. At 10, of course, the hourglass starts to turn at 0. It starts draining. Are you ready?
Let's do it.
All right, let's play.
Game 2, Number Cruncher.
8, 4.
Oh, sorry. Yes, actually, yes.
8. Yeah, it should be 8 though. Anyway, 6, 10, 2.
For some reason, I put it in the wrong order. 4 to go.
8, 5.
That's the right order.
3, 13, 2. 13, 3, 2.
There you go. Correct 3 to go.
Oh, hell's bells. 7. 77, 76, 67, 66.
Correct, 2 to go.
80, 50, 40, 70, 60.
Correct, 1 to go.
13. 32. 12. 22. 2.
Stop the drain! It's new numbers for number wang invented here, folks, as well. And apparently that first one I just got completely wrong with the sheet for some reason. Like, what the hell? Why did I get 4 before 8 on the sheet? Oh, man. This is why I need to get things proofed. Anyway, you have completed the round. Was a bit of drainage involved, must be said. But even considering, I think you did rather well. Let's see how much we have drained from the hourglass. Ooh. Expensive. £8.90 has been removed from the hourglass, which now means, leaving in the hourglass, we've got £37.38. Quite an expensive loss there, but that is what happens with an emergency stop leading into going into a game like Number Cruncher. So, Ben, how are you feeling at the moment?
When I realised 7 came before 6, there was something clicked around number 3 there, and it's like, and the 77-66 one became slightly easier, and then the 13 and the 12 and the 22 and I invented some phonemes that previously had been undiscovered by man, I think. So powered through it.
Topper, I know we haven't really had much input from you for the past 20 minutes while I've been debugging stuff, but welcome back to the room, and how do you reckon on Ben's performance there in that round?
He did the best he could given the minuscule amount of time he was unfortunately left with. I definitely would not have given him that amount of time if it came up.
How much would you have given me there?
Probably about a minute 20.
How long did I take there, Ash? Can you not say? You're not at liberty to say.
£8 worth extra.
£8.
We are now through round number 2, but it's not going to look like that on the screen. But we know in our minds that that's the case. Let's go into the category.
Was that round 2 or was that round 3? Because we had the music one, the music and the film one.
Yeah, but you didn't complete the film one.
So, okay, fine.
The emergency stops the film one means it didn't complete round 2. You have now completed round 2 by doing the emergency stop round.
Now I understand.
Yes.
Excellent.
So in the audience game, this is the new standings that we're taking it as. Best we've got on the board is 3 minutes 35 left on the clock and 50,000 still in the hourglass. So that's a good prediction there. So we can actually work out from here that it was somewhere between 1 minute and 1 minute 45. That was quite a long time then. Sometime between 1 minute 45 and 1 minute 20, something like that.
Oren saying in chat they put 120 and only lost a little over 1,000, so somewhere in that ballpark, 130-ish.
Something like 120, 130, something around that mark there from looks of things. Cool.
Okay.
So if Topper did have the ability to set that amount of time, then that would have been probably all right. But unfortunately not. That's the emergency stop at play. Right, category board. We're getting there. Round 3, despite what it looks like.
Pick music now, Topper.
Topper. Where are we going next? Considering, of course, Film, Fanatic and Music Mad are also off the table.
Yeah. I think I'll give Ben Wordsmith next.
Going with Wordsmith. Ooh, okay then. Let's have a look at that. Okay, in Wordsmith, Ben, you'll be facing an eye test chart with a series of letters. It'll be your objective to read the clue provided, find the answer we're looking for in the grid, tell me the row number, and of course the letters or acronym that we're looking for. So here, the example is a small light. You are looking for an LED. You would find that on row 4, LED. And that's the response that I would expect from you here.
Are the letters always together like LED is there?
Yes.
They won't just be randomly anywhere on the row?
How do you mean?
So, like that row goes N B R B N F L E D.
Yeah.
It couldn't go N L R B E N F D. Right, so it will be a word.
Yeah.
And in reading order. Okay, fine.
In reading order on a particular row, yes. And there should only be one instance of each as well. There should not be any duplicates. So, yeah. That would be insane, says Clive. Yeah, I would agree. That probably would be quite insane if you were going that rule. So that's what you need to do in this round in Wordsmith. Topper, we've got 3 minutes 35 left on the clock to allocate for 3 more rounds worth, including this one we're about to play. How much time do you think Ben will need to complete this round?
The thing is, I feel like this is another relatively quick round. But we need to try and not drain any more money, so I'm going to give Ben 55 seconds.
55 seconds, okay, because of course you have allocated less than the sort of the average 1 minute each time. Maybe keeping you in reserve just in case we get another hideous round like the number cruncher was that we just had. But maybe we won't. Maybe we'll just be a breeze through the rest of the rounds. We won't know until we get there. But we are allocating 55 seconds on your clock. And there it goes, and a possibly dissatisfied noise there from Ben. Do you think 55 is enough?
I remember the last time the three of us were all in a room together, we were playing Slam, and that was a crossword game as well. We all remember how that went down. I would rather have seen a 1 at the front of this, but we'll see what we can do with it. Well, is the time left what Topper has to play with at the end, or is his a separate game?
No, he allocates all 5 minutes for your games, and then he just plays the final round with whatever's left in the hourglass, essentially.
Oh, fine, okay, fine.
And just starts draining after 10 seconds, so, yeah. And in this game, this particular round, you're only looking at along the row. They won't ever go vertical.
Well, there's one fewer dimension that I have to consider then, I suppose.
Exactly, yes. Average times. Oh, okay, pretty close. Average clocked was 53 seconds on the audience there. Minimum of 17, maximum of 1 minute and 17. So some interesting ranges there. I should probably bring a box plot out, shouldn't I, Topper? Anyway, let's take our positions.
So Topper's pointed out, good to see Ben has done his research of this game before playing it. I have to say, I think the host is doing an excellent job of explaining it along the way, so research was not necessary.
So as a reminder, Ben, you need to find the acronyms/initialisms in the grid that match the prompt that we are looking for, and give me the row number as well as the answer itself. You have the 55 seconds to do so in. Again, at 10, the hourglass will start to turn. At 0, it will start draining. Are you ready?
They're all acronyms, initialisms. I think I might have missed that before. I am now.
One of them actually won't be, but most of them are acronyms or initialisms.
Okay. Duly noted.
I'll give you that for free. You ready?
Thank you. Let's go.
Let's play.
Game 3, Wordsmith.
Bullseye's consolation prize.
Police special prize, a speedball. Is that Oni too? No, it's not that. T5. Ben 6. No, that's not going to be it, is it? Pass.
Film format.
IMAX 6.
Correct. 4 to go.
Exclamation about this day.
About this day.
That's a turning.
I'm not seeing it. Pass.
That's a draining.
Name of a hot seat player.
Ben 6.
Correct. 3 to go.
Challenge everything.
Oh shit! What is is it Xbox? Pass.
Market value of a country.
Where's GDP? GDP 5.
Correct. 2 to go.
Type of parachute jump.
Pass.
Particle accelerator.
LHC. What's that? Large Hadron Collider. LHC 4.
Correct. 1 to go.
Demon of Japanese folklore.
Oni 2.
Yeah, stop the drain!
Oh,
I know you're going to kick yourself on a couple of those.
Everything.
Challenge everything.
You're going to kick yourself when we get there. I think Topper might know it. Let's have a look at the ones you missed. So, Bullseye's consolation prize is your bus fare home or your BFH.
Oh.
So that's just what you're looking for there, your BFH, your bus fare home. Then we've got exclamation about this day.
I was looking for high.
Thank God it's Friday. TGIF. Thank God it's Friday.
Oh, that's unfair. No one knows what day it is at the moment, Ash. Come on. So that weird time between Christmas and New Year. I don't know what day
it would have made more sense, I guess, beforehand when it would have been broadcast, but I kept the questions the same. It still works out because it is still a Friday.
It is Friday.
And then challenge everything is
Tier 100. Have a look at what you could
EA. Yes, EA.
I knew it was something
Arts.
game related or video game related.
And then
bother.
Type of parachute jump is a
tandem?
Halo. A
Halo.
jump. Like Tom Cruise has done a lot of Halo jumps, especially for Mission Impossible films as well. And that's your lot. Those are the ones you missed.
I was rubbish at that.
Bit of time being killed there through the hourglass. How much did we lose? Ouch. That is a lot lost. £14.52 dropped from the hourglass means we now have left in it £22.86.
Oh.
But you're through the round. That's what really matters. You are through the round, though. It's a bit. You got to hope that the remaining 2 rounds are ones where you need to use a lot of time on, because you probably should have used a bit more time allocation on that round. But that's, everything's. It's easier in hindsight, isn't it?
Yeah.
Topper, how are you feeling at this moment? We've got 2 more rounds to go. We've also got to consider what you're going to be playing for the final round as well.
Mm-hmm.
What have you got in mind for that?
Well, I'm almost only going to take the Globetrotter category for the end.
Okay, yeah, right.
My geography. Yeah. But as we're doing, I should have given more time. But I thought Ben would be better at that round, honestly.
You were in the same game that we played of Grand Slam. You were there. You were another contestant in that game.
Yeah. But. Well, we're still in, and we've got lots of time to use in the next 2 rounds. So hopefully less money to lose.
Yeah, you got just less than half of the original amount in the hourglass. That's still a decent amount to go to charity as well. So hopefully we can keep that intact. In the audience side of things, best we've got is Arun at the top with 39,788. Yeah, everybody didn't allocate enough time. So has lost a bit from their own hourglasses. Arun is the best. Then we've got Manic. Then we've got Ben and Dalton and Dev. That's what we've got at the top of the board. At the bottom, we've got hashtag V with 21,867, but still has 3 minutes and 45 seconds left to allocate for 2 more rounds. So that's an awful lot of time to use for the final 2. I could read you like a book, Bem. Bem? Did I try typing that better, Arun? I know the M and the N are next to each other, but yeah, there you go. Anyway, 3 rounds down, 2 to go. Time for another pick. Again, Phil Fanatic, Music Mad are out. We've still got then Sports Nut, Big Kid, and Globetrotter. Though from the sounds of things, you are keeping Globetrotter for yourself there, Topper. So between Sports Nut and Big Kid, then, where is Ben going now?
I think Ben is going to go for Big Kid, please.
Big Kid. All right. Let's load that one up. And this one is... yes, this one. So, in Big Kid, Ben, you will be presented... You will hear... names of Christmas presents that you may have received through Christmases past or future. You need to spell out said Christmas present, but using a numeric keypad. So, in this example, I would have given you the word Game Boy. You need to spell out Game Boy using the numeric keypad by giving me 4, and then 2, then 6, then 3, then 2, then 6, then 9 to spell out Game Boy. In the case that a word may have a space in it, in which case it's like multiple words, it has been concatenated together to just the one word. So just give me the string of letters that are needed to spell out the phrase proper.
Can I extend my gratitude to you that you've not made me do it in Nokia 3210 way, where
T9
for E, for E, I'll have to press 3 twice.
T9, yeah, tap, yeah, that would be
pre-T9.
Yeah, pre-T9, exactly, yes.
This is okay. I can't say anything at this point, can I?
Not really, no, because you'll be influencing Topper's decision here, yes.
Yes.
But yes, that is what you need to do, is spell out using the numeric keypad. Now, Topper, you've got 2 minutes and 40 seconds left to allocate for 2 more rounds. Is this going to require a bit of time?
This is the round I should have used less time on than the last round. So I think this can be done quickly. But I will have to give a bit more time. But I am tempted to leave a lot of time for the final round, because I don't know what sports is going to be. I will give Ben 1 minute and 10.
1 minute and 10, 70 seconds will be going in. I'll give our audience a few more seconds to make their predictions, make their own time allocations that I can still see coming through.
I'm just going to go refill a glass, so we'll be right
sure,
back.
Absolutely do that, yes. Yeah, this has gone a bit longer than I would have expected. I would have hoped to have come to a close about now, but, you know, tech issues are going to tech issue, apparently. Somehow I avoided this happening at Q&L, because that definitely could have happened. That would have really stressed me out for the opening game, and it all going wrong like that. I would not have been happy. But hey, this is great to have in the opening stream of 2025 for quiz night. You know, absolute best thing. But hey ho, it is what it is. Right, I'm going to press the button, allocate to your 70 seconds. And that is locked in. So, Ben, do you think 1 minute and 10 is going to be enough for you here?
I feel like that should be plenty. I've said that before, though, and I haven't yet come out without losing any money, so I hope that will be... I'm quietly optimistic that will be enough.
Okay, let's see what the audience thinks. On the nose on the average there. 1 minute and 10 on average, minimum of 10 seconds, maximum of 2 minutes. So, yeah, much in line with what the audience is thinking here. Let's take your positions. So again, as a reminder, Ben, you'll need to spell out the names of these Christmas presents using the numeric keypad. You have 1 minute and 10 to do so. You know the rest at this point. Are you ready to play?
Let's go.
Let's play.
Game 4. Big Kid.
Transformers.
8, 7, 2, 6, 7, 3, 6, 7, 6, 3, 7, 7.
Correct. 4 to go. Barely fits.
Tamagotchi.
Yeah, yuck. 8, 2, 6, 2. 4, 6, 8, 2, 4, 4.
Correct. 3 to go.
Playmobil.
7, 5, 2, 9, 6, 6, 2, 4, 5.
Correct. 2 to go.
Meccano.
6, 3, 2, 2, 2, 6, 6. 6.
Correct. 1 to go.
Play-Doh.
Oh, flip. 7, 5, 2, 9, 3, 6, 8, 4, 4.
That'll do. Stop the drain.
8, 4.
Good thing you weren't on top one spelling bee there, eh?
Oh.
Yeah, Playdoh. That's how you spell Play-Doh.
Overspelling play. The Playmobil was the other one. I'm overspelling. Is there an E on the end? I don't think there is.
There wasn't an E on the end, no. Just Playmobil. But very well done there on completing the round, pretty much as it was all turning. We would have had other things like Barbie, Batmobile, Furby, Game Gear, Beyblade, Bratz, Kinects, Logo, Pogs, and PSP.
Oh,
yeah, the last one, PSP, I would have been like, how do you spell PSP? PSP, that's how you spell it.
Sort of translated to the numbers, though, isn't it?
Exactly, yes. Well, you did all right there. But
I'm happy with them.
let's see what happened with the hourglass. How much did we lose? £1.04. £1.04.
That's acceptable.
That is acceptable. That means we now have in the hourglass £21.82. That's not too bad at all. Topper, how do you feel at the moment?
You did a good job, and I was clearly right to choose the amount of time that I did.
Yeah, it was pretty much on the money there.
I think we're in a good state now.
Well, we've got one more round to play out before we go to the final round that Topper will play out. Over on the audience side of things, how are they doing? Arun's still at the top of the board with 37k and some change, with 1 minute and 6 left to allocate for the final round. Then we've got BC with 37k and a bit, with 1 minute and 15, as well as Dalton, as well as Dev as well.
And sort of the same, they are the same person.
So that's the current standings, and it's Zeus at the bottom of the board now with just 13k, but with 1 minute left to allocate for the final round. If they decide to do so, it's up to them if they want to allocate the time or not. As we go over to the final game that Ben will be playing, again, Phil Fanatic, Music Man are out. Are you keeping Globetrotter for yourself there, Topper?
I am indeed. So, Ben, sorry, you're getting sports.
What a lad.
What a lad, he says. So, in Sports Nut, Ben, you will see a series of key phrases showing very, very fast and then hiding away very, very quickly. It's your objective to give me the name of the winter sport that is closely associated to those key phrases. So, in this example, there it goes. You would have seen the words face-off, icing, five-a-side, and puck. The thing that comes closest to associating all of those is indeed ice hockey. You would have been able to accept just the word hockey on its own, because over in the States that is known as just hockey. Ice hockey also accepted. There are a few alternate accepts for a number of these sports for those playing along in the audience, so just be aware of that. That's about it. But yeah, they are all going to be winter sports to work with. So you've got 1 minute and 30. I'm guessing you ought to allocate all that 1 minute and 30 then, Topper?
1 minute and 29. No, I'm kidding. Minute and 30. Minute and 30.
Minute and 30 will be going in a moment. I'll give everybody the chance to do any meme responses on their timer if they want to. It's your own dukes you're wasting.
Presumably I can't see the words again after they've flashed. I can't say...
No. If you want to see them again, you'll have to roll around to see them.
Okay. And there's more than 5 in this stack?
There are more, yes.
Okay.
But it may be in your benefit to just quickly go through them, honestly. If you can't get an answer out after a few seconds, it may be in your benefit to just pass, because in theory they go slightly easier the lower you go down. So,
duly noted.
All right, 90 seconds. All of your allocation is going in, and there it is. Do you think the minute and 30 will be enough, Ben?
Well, I think it either will be, or I'm just going to burn out completely, drain out completely, which I really hope doesn't happen. Minute 30 feels like... I mean, how many winter sports are there?
I mean, that's a good point. How many winter sports are there? That's a very good point. Certainly was difficult for me to find a good number that work for this particular prompt. On the average, it's 1 minute and 28, so the minimum is 11, and the maximum, if they want to use all the time, is 2.5 minutes. That's a lot of time to use, but hey, if you got it, might as well use it. So, let's take our positions. And Dev is about to win 37 thoots with the Luigi strats, lads. It's interesting. I do need to potentially employ a rule where you have to actually answer some questions in order to earn some of the doots by not actually putting any time in.
Shapes has spoiled my strategy in the chat. That's literally what I was going to do. Say curling, and if it's wrong, pass.
Just say curling and then pass. As a reminder, you'll see some key phrases. You need to give me the winter sports that is most closely associated to those key phrases. You've got a lot of time, though, to work with. 90 seconds, 1 minute and 30 on the clock to do so. You know the rest at this point. Are you ready?
Let's do it.
All right, let's play.
Game 5, Sports Nut.
Curling.
Just gonna
Pass.
pass for you.
Okay. Oh, curling. Pass. Rugby?
I'll take it. Snow rugby is the exact one. 4 to go.
Skiing or alpine skiing? Pass. Cricket or snow cricket?
Yeah, ice cricket is the answer
Ice
there.
cricket.
3 to go.
Ice skating or figure skating? Curling? Pass. Ice skating
Be more
or figure
specific.
skating?
More
Figure
specific.
skating.
No.
Jumping skating, dancing skating, alpine skating, curling. Pass. Snowboarding. Freestyle. Slalom.
There
skiing.
you go. 2 to go.
Curling.
Yes, 1 to go.
Luge. Pass. Oh, was the last one bobsleigh? Skiing. Alpine skiing.
More specific.
Fresco skiing. Freestyle skiing. Pass. Snowboarding. Pass. Oh, God. Death Spider. Luge. Snow. Bobsleigh. Pass. Bobsleigh, skiing, alpine skiing, freestyle skiing, freestyle skiing, downhill skiing, snow skiing, ice skiing, water skiing. Pass. Bobsleigh, bobsled, luge. Pass. I don't know. Pass. Oh, ice hockey, basketball, basketball. What do you do with the sin bin? Normal hockey. Sin bin is hockey, rugby, ice rugby, snow rugby. Pass. That one literally said skiing on it. Pass.
More specific.
Ice skiing, freestyle skiing, slalom skiing, downhill skiing, alpine skiing, cross-country skiing.
Close, but not quite.
Really? I can't have it? Fine, pass. Bobsled, luge.
Stop the train!
That's the most frustrating thing.
I said every type of skiing, surely.
Ever.
Yeah, but each time you missed the one you actually wanted for that particular one.
What was that? Was that alpine skiing and freestyle skiing and slalom skiing and...
Oh, man. Curling from Buzzer Bob there, 58 months. Thank you for the curling. Oh, my God. So, we'll go over them. You were so... Again, you went around the houses on a load of them. So close, but not quite the one. Let's go through the ones that we missed out on. So this one, Skimo is your key here. Skimo means ski mountaineering, which they're doing as, I believe, as a trial game in the next Winter Games, Winter Olympic Games. Because they climb up and then descend down on the skiing, and then they use telemark skis to do so, essentially. And Skimo is the shortened form of that. So that's
I feel like I probably wouldn't have gotten to that one.
That was probably the hardest of the lot, because even I wasn't really particularly aware of this existing. Next... we've got, stroke off sin bin, 11-a-side ball. It is bandy. Again, I think they're played on a nice hockey pitch often, but it is, or maybe not because it's 11-a-side, there are a lot more players. But it is bandy. Next, cross-country penalty loop.
Biathlon.
Skiing and shooting is the key part there. It is the biathlon. Yeah, skiing
missed
and
shooting. Yeah.
That's what you needed, is the biathlon specifically. Next, again, I needed you to be specific on the skating. It is speed skating, because it's a sprint and then they cross over. Samolog is a form of scoring that they used to use, I believe, with speed skating, and then clap skates is the kind of skates they use. Next, pilot brakeman. Again, you were so close on this. You said luge. You should have said the bobsleigh for this one.
Oh, did I not say bobsleigh on that?
Not on this one, no. And then next, you need to be specific on the style of this one. Slope style. Freestyle, downhill,
it's all
spin and
skiing,
glide.
isn't it?
It's close,
They've
but
all
no
got
cigar.
planks tied to their feet and going down really fast, dressed like Rupert the Bear, aren't they? I mean...
Close enough. And then hill, ramp, the K point, and
ski
V-style
jumping.
ski jumping. Yeah, you need to have the word jump in there for it to work. And then lift, upright spin, the death spiral, that's in figure skating, the Lutz as well, a key phrase. In fact, we had that earlier on Race to 10.
I definitely said figure skating at least once, presumably on a different one.
Yeah, but not on this one, yeah. And then we also had the Mountain Bumpy, that's mogul skiing.
Mogul.
You needed the keyword of mogul in there for that to be accepted, because that's the one that's bumpy. And then another one. Again, you didn't say the keyword we're looking for, which was skeleton. Skeleton Bob.
Skeleton, yeah, that's
It's the head down, face first one.
That's the head first
disgusting.
thing, isn't it?
Yeah, just so scary that one is. I think you did say bobsleigh, and I think you did say luge, but not right. It is the skeleton, and that is now the end of the round.
Bloody hell.
So, how much time do we think we've got left in the hourglass?
The 50p at this point.
Shall we see the damage?
Go on.
£14 and 17 pence drained from the hourglass, which now means you have left in it for the final round, Topper. £7 and 65 pence.
Lovely.
So, £7 and 65 pence to hold on to there, Topper. Do you think you can do it?
It highly depends on the question. Because if it's a question I know, I can get it done in about 10 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
If not, I'll be blindly guessing and hope I can get it done in the roughly 40 seconds I think that's going to equate to.
It's certainly less than a minute, yes.
Yes. So we'll see.
We will see. Right, over on the audience side, how are they doing after that drain out? Yeah, we have actually had some crash outs. Zeus, nothing left in the hourglass and 49 seconds left to show for it. At the top, we've got Pyro Pygmy and Apodo and Suyu and Ben doing the best there with 19652 left in the hourglass, and a couple of others as well, actually. In fact, quite a few.
Half the players.
Yeah, about half the players with the same amount. They've just gone the same route. But that's what you currently have in the hourglass left to drain for the final round. And for you audience, that is your game done. All you have to do is watch your doots drain on this final round, and then we will see your final totals added in with your guaranteed doots that you earned through answering the questions for those other rounds. Okay. I would ask you which round we're playing, Topper, but through the principles of what we've got, we already know it's going to be Globetrotter. So are you ready for some Globetrotter?
Let's go round the globe.
Going round the globe. So, the final round will be Topper answering Ben. That is now your job done, essentially. You have to sit by and hope that Topper can keep a hold of that £7 and 65 pence in the hourglass. As a reminder, the final round is always a top 10 list. You just need to give me 5 answers from that top 10 list to stop the hourglass from draining and take whatever is left in it as your prize. So, it is time to take your positions. Are you ready, Topper?
Am I ready? Yes.
Okay. For the final time, let's play. Good luck.
Final game, Globetrotter.
Largest islands in the world.
Greenland. Java. What's it called? Borneo. New Zealand. Australia. It's not an island. Madagascar. What are they called? United Kingdom. Great Britain.
I'll take that, yeah.
Japan. Honshu.
Oh, Honshu, I'll take, yeah, stop the drain!
Yay!
We have a win! It's not much, but it's a win! £2 and 53 pence!
Woo!
Congratulations. I think since it's a charity game, I'll just bump that up to a house minimum £10. I'll be nice.
I'll match you with that as well, because I feel partially responsible for it being less. So I'll throw £10 into my UK as well.
Oh, go on then. I'll do that as well.
You don't have to. You
Probably
don't
on
want
the
to.
spot.
You don't have to do that at all. But yeah, I'll round that up to £10 on a win for 5 minutes of fortune. Congratulations there. Oh my goodness, we certainly went the distance on that, and yeah, as you saw, they were the actual names of the islands, not necessarily the names of the countries.
Yeah.
Which is why I didn't really take Japan, but Honshu was absolutely fine. Similarly, you said UK, I was like, I'll take that, even though it's strictly not right. It's Great Britain is the island, but you gave me that answer anyway, so it's all good. Got any other ideas of answers, Topper?
So I feel like there must be some Indonesian island there, or like a island from that area. I'm trying to think where the islands. Svalbard.
Svalbard not on the list.
No, is it really not that big?
I have a go.
Sure.
Yeah, go on.
Is Iceland up there?
No.
Really?
Iceland's not
okay.
on the list. No.
Oh, what are the other
Cape
islands?
Verde?
Not on the list. No.
Sri Lanka.
Sri Lanka's not on the list.
The Philippines an island?
There'll be an
I feel
island
like
group, so
It's a
probably
group,
not.
isn't it?
Shall I go through the list?
What about New Zealand's North and South Islands separately?
The North Pole.
The North Pole, I don't have that on the list, no. So, the 10 I have on this list here are Ellesmere at position 10, then Great Britain at 9, then Victoria Island on number 8, then Honshu, you identified.
Oh, Tanzania's going to be there.
You've got Sumatra.
Sumatra, yes, of course, yeah.
Baffin Island. I saw a couple in chat identify Baffin Island there on number 5. Madagascar. Borneo at number 3. New Guinea at number 2. And then Greenland at number 1.
Yeah. It's quite a big island.
Those were the islands I had listed up here.
Second biggest Topper.
I know. Ooh, it's huge.
Big.
Tadara, apparently there is a like a scientific definition as to what constitutes a continent or country and what constitutes an island. I wasn't going to get into the weeds on that. I just trusted the list that I found and another list that kind of supported that fact. So yeah, I know that it's a weird definition, but we got there. We successfully got through the game. So
there comes a point where it becomes really meta, and an island is a landmass that is the size of Greenland or smaller.
Well, it's a bit like the whole, what is a country? Like, really, what actually defines a country? And what defines a continent? Like, how many continents are there in the globe and in the world?
I think CGP Grey's done videos on both, actually.
Map Men as well, yeah. So yeah, lots of, and by island we mean. Unfortunately, I didn't have the time to give you the full definition of what island means, but nevertheless, £10 going to charity. Congratulations on a stellar performance there. Shall we have a look at the audience game to see who is winning Quizmas for the final time this last year? Last Quizmas, I gave you my heart. Our winner is Odie, who's already won, and AB Me, who's
not won.
Not already won.
So AB Me claims that final position then. Congratulations. So 26,321 to Oni, 25,159 to AB Me. Then it was Tipster, who has previously won. Mr. Vertigo did not previously win. Ralph did. Shapes did. Dev was in contention in that game of Race to 10 but didn't. Manic 21 and Arun did in that Race to 10 on 20. So good number of previous Quizmas winners, but the one that has not claimed the prize yet is AB Me. Congratulations to you on claiming the final prize of Quizmas. Oh boy, and all that has been paid out in Doots, so congratulations to you all on getting some points on the board. Right, well, after a very long edition of the game because of technical issues, again, apologise for those technical issues, Ben and Topper, thank you very much for playing this charity edition. I will sort out that donation to Mind at some point over the weekend and share proof of that. But I hope both of you had a wonderful time playing 5 Minutes to Fortune tonight.
It's been lovely. It's been an experience, and thank you very much again for having me and us. And it's always nice to do the Quizmas triumvirate in one room. It always feels very special.
Very much so. Before you say something, Topper, I've got a subscription about to come through, so quickly do that, and then I'll head over to you.
I get 5 Twitch babies worth of child support soon. Congrats on another Quizmas, and here's to a lovely 2025 full of quiz and silliness less than 3.
Less than 3. Thank you very much for the 43-month resub there, JB. Appreciate that, and welcome to 2025. And I look forward to the child support soon. That's an interesting thing to look forward to, but nonetheless, thank you very much for that. We will see you very, very soon, I have no doubt. Topper, we bring Quizmas to a close. How was it in your opinion, this season of Quizmas? Was it a good season?
It was a very festive season of Quizmas, and it's been great. And here's to next year's Quizmas.
Hopefully
this year's Quizmas.
This year's, and end of this year's Quizmas.
Oh yeah, good
point. because I delayed proceedings again. I know. I do apologise.
So Christmas is full of tradition, Ash. I think.
But my sort of New Year's resolution for this year is try and schedule things properly ahead of time. Though that said, I haven't scheduled what I'm doing for the next couple of weeks, so definitely espousing that straight away.
Yeah, I'm not starting dry January until at least Monday, so I think it's fine.
But I do intend on future planning what's going on stream several months in advance, including trying to pen in times for a duel tournament, Duel 5, and also, from looks of things, a poker face tournament as well looks to be on the cards for this year, as well as sorting out what's happening with Quizmas at the end of the year as well, because might as well start planning for that now. Well, I guess while you're both here, let's continue with some continuity as well. Ben, you're back streaming tomorrow evening. What have we got from you?
Yeah, kicking off season 17 tomorrow at 8 p.m. GMT as per usual. Thank you for the shout out there, twitch.tv/Royal_Flush. We are starting the season with Plinko the quiz, The Abyss, which only had 2 appearances last season, so that's long overdue, and Distinction, and those have been penned by, respectively, one of the gentlemen sat in this room. Topper One Gaming is right in the first game of the season, Plinko the quiz. We've got The Abyss by JR Plays Games, and Distinction has been penned by Samster. I've proved all 3 of those, and they're all excellent packs, and it should be a really fun start to season 17 of Game Night, which encompasses Game Night's 5th birthday, which is January the 11th is the official date, but there's going to be a party and a big long stream towards the end of the season. More information on that in the fullness of time.
Well, five years of that. 6 years of me over here as well in only a couple of weeks' time. God.
So it's mad. Whereas, I mean, it's been slightly longer. It's been 5 years of the Game Night branding, I guess you'd call it. But it was probably nearly a year before that. But of streaming quiz content. But yeah, 5 years is mad. But it's 5 years since the pandemic as well.
Oh God.
Which is it's like whether you think Rhyme and Netley we're old people, because that doesn't seem like a few minutes ago. But yeah, 5 years. But looking forward to another season. And yeah, onwards. Thanks for the plug.
Onwards indeed. And continuing on, Topper, how say you this Sunday?
This Sunday, let's find out. Elimination is the first game. Written by Hex, and back again so soon. We have Grand Slam.
Ah, yes.
Yes.
The Grand Slam, but with people that can actually play.
Hey, I can play. Update. Yes, Grand Slam. The actual proper Grand Slam with the winners of the previous season just gone. Trying to take Mark down and claim that crown.
Trying to take the champion's crown away, yeah.
Indeed, yeah. That's this Sunday. And then I've got 2 more streams in the season with Rebound and 21st Question on a rescheduled stream, and Spinstar on the Diamond to end off the season.
Spinstar, love it.
Yeah, Spinstar's back.
It is back, and what we love to see. From my side of things, well, the coming soon on Quiz Night is all streams that have passed, and so there's no real coming soon right now. But I will try and post some details.
I was going to say
on
we
that.
just established you don't know what you've got
I know.
next week.
But it'll be something, and then something, and then something, and then the 6-year anniversary special in like 2 weeks' time on Friday, I think is what I'm planning to do right now. So yeah, the 17th of January is going to be my 6-year anniversary stream, which I need to figure out exactly what I want to do with that, but I have some plans in mind at the very least. That I think is pretty much it. I do not have the mental capacity to do anything else with the wheel right now, so we'll basically take that as we'll do a double wheel spin next time round, double it and pass it to the next person kind of thing, because my brain has gone right now. It's checked out. I need to go and rest again. But I hope you have enjoyed this first edition of Quiz Night in 2025. I hope you've enjoyed all of Quizmas 2024/2025 from myself, from Ben, and from Topper as well, with some lovely questions across the wider community, some lovely quiz content, great gameplay as well, and looking forward to more of that in the near future. Season 16 from me of Quiz Night very, very soon. Season 17 of the Game Night from Ben literally around the corner for tomorrow, and Topper continue on then quizzing, whatever word you're using these days.
Quizzing.
The quizzing is continuing on the Sundays, with ending on the 19th of January, with then more seasons to be planned out afterwards. Right. Do we have anyone to go and throw over to with a raid? Let me have a quick look on Twitch to see if there is.
AT_Bash is doing quiz. Oh no, wait. I thought that was funny.
Do we have anyone to raid here? Of course, GDQ starts this weekend as well, so that's going to be me. What I'm going to be watching on Twitch for the entirety of the week. Who do we have to raid into? Let's have a raid into... Yeah, well, Jason Paradise. Haven't raided into them for a while. What are they currently doing right now? Are they doing... Oh, they're doing drums. They're doing pro drums, rather. Normally, like a Guitar Hero, Clone Hero kind of player, but currently doing some drums with Rock Band, so that's going to be fun. We'll go and raid into Jason Paradise. Go and say hi, and yeah, we'll see you for some more Quiz Night next Wednesday, whatever I happen to do, and the special 6-year anniversary edition in just 2 weeks' time. Take care out there. Have a good rest of your week. Enjoy the weekend. Try and stay nice and toasty, because I know it's bloody cold out here in the UK right now. So nice and cozy in your beds, and we'll see you soon. Take care and good night.